Knicks fans, welcome to another episode of Delusional, Knicks Fan Network, where we bring you that Knicks network that you need. Ladies and gents, game one is on the way. First preseason game against the Cleveland Cavaliers. We are here, ladies and gents. And the crazy part is we are dealing with injuries early on. So we got Cat was coming in as questionable early into the game. Well, early into today's game. Then went to doubtful. Then went back to questionable. But now he's playing. Cat will be gaming tonight. OG was questionable. He's playing tonight. So hold up. Let me get my stuff situated. All right. He's playing tonight. So we got that rolling. All right. Let me see. Hold on. Just making sure everything is going good. Yep. So let's just kind of jump in to see what Coach is talking about today's lineup. With Hakaporty starting due to Mitch being out. We don't know what type of injuries Mitch have. Obviously, it's the ankle, but I think it's more than that. Did he re-aggravate it during the preseason? He rarely played, but then they're calling it Mitch management. So let's see what's going on with this Mitch management. I'm not for sure. Jackal, let's go. We are ready. Season opener. Look, next man up mentality, Jackal. So a guy's got to step it up today. But let's see what Coach had to say. Even though we never hear what they ask them.
You know, as a head coach, you want all your guys, all the time. You want to be greedy in that regard, but also, it's part of the game, and that's why you have, in our case, I think 17 guys right now, but 18 guys, and we starting with me, I'm a big next man up, next player up, and it doesn't matter how many people are out. You hope it's not a ton, but that's what all these guys get paid to do. They get paid to be ready to play. And if their number's called, they got to go out and perform, not do anything outside of their box, but perform at the highest level, starting with having that competitive spirit. And we still expect to win no matter who's in uniform. That's what our goal is.
Yeah, so pretty much we're starting with injuries early. Mitchell Robinson, as Mitch management, as we stated before. That's something that we got to monitor and watch throughout the year. We rather have Mitch healthy, at least by playoff time period. But I see that the transparency, I think, is not there with that aspect. Mitch were good. Like we thought Mitch was good. You seen that first preseason game, 16 rebounds, was grabbing it. Then of course he played, I believe, one half of the next game, but then that was it. We haven't seen Mitch ever since then. So. Not sure what's going on with that. Josh, we already know what's going on with his back, so we kind of anticipated that aspect of him being out with that injury. But next man up. Can Hakaporty be that additional player that we need? I think so. I truly believe Hakaporty could come in and step in and be that defensive anchor that Mitch was, and possibly even better because on the offensive end, he's a better passer. He can finish. He can also move his feet. So I think it's slightly better on the offensive end, but let's see what he can do on the defensive board. But ultimately today it's for Jalen Brunson. We need Brunson to be clutch. We need Brunson to be the captain. We need Brunson to pretty much take over like he usually do, because we're not sure Cat is coming in. He's about 80%, honestly. So we need to see what our guys can do tonight, but we're going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. You got Donovan Mitchell, who's been coming into the Garden pretty much and killing us every time. But I believe with the new addition, new defensive schemes with switching, a lot of trapping, I could definitely see a lot of trapping happen, mainly in the post. It could be on the wing rather than just at the top of the key. So let's leave it up to Coach to kind of switch it up multiple times as we kind of get this season going. I am definitely excited about this year. As you can see, I switched up my thumbnail, so we're getting a little budget here. We're getting a little bit of budget to kind of expand instead of me doing it myself. Shout out to Jay Nicky, who put that together for me today from his trip back to Italy. So we appreciate that, and hopefully he can knock out more to come, because apparently Jay Nicky does this for the NBA. You know, he does all the graphic stuff for the NBA. It just so happens that, you know, I met him through Knicks Twitter before he got big. He the one that did my banner in the background as well, but now he does it for the NBA. And my guy definitely be busy, so we you know, salute to him. But I definitely got to get some time in for him to do more for me, as get my video situated so we could run this good and kind of get the ball rolling on the tip off. I see we got the national anthem going on right now. I am watching it still on MSG. We support MSG on this side, not ESPN, or what are they playing on? It's not Peacock tonight. I think it's on ESPN with Shaq and Kenny. So we stay away from that and get it ready, as hopefully Knicks can go into our bench, since we're missing Mitch. You know, Mo. I definitely want Mo to get some minutes. I think he could be crucial at that power forward spot to help out. 6'9", great size, raw athlete, and I think that can, you know, going against Mobley, going against Allen, we can utilize that versatile with going, you know, big with Cat, obviously, and Hakaporti, but then mix it up with bringing, you know, some additional guys. So I think it'll be good. And, you know, Darius Garland, he's out. Max Strus is out, as well as DeAndre Hunter. Now, DeAndre Hunter, for me, on the Cavs end, that man, I think he gives us fit coming off the bench with his size, being 6'9", and being able to be the 3 and the 4. So I look forward to him being out, and hopefully my Knicks capitalizing. And I don't want no pity. Like, Knicks coming in, I expect to win, regardless of who we put out there. Even if OG and Cat wasn't able to play with Mitch, I expect my Knicks to come out and be efficient and be dominant. Especially with Cap. Cap last game, he dropped, 31, 7, and 6. So I anticipate that to continue. And when he started that game, he didn't have the starter lineup. There was no OG. There was no Cat. So I think Brunson can definitely set the trend and get it going, as we listen to the introductions right now. Let's see, Donovan Mitch. Dag, I wish I could play the audio for my Knicks about to enter right now. I think that'll be solid. Maybe I could catch it through my mic. Let me see. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but they're playing that DMX. Yeah, I don't think that audio gonna come through, but it's fine. It's the way to get it started. Let's go. Got that Jordan Clarkson coming through. Oh, very New York. Definitely very New York. Got dudes from VA. Veteran VA. Let's see. Josh Hart in street clothes. We appreciate you, Josh, but they got Josh in street clothes. Got that Pacome Dadier. Opening night Knicks. Oh, Kevin McCullough is in street clothes. Okay, so we know he won't be getting no burn tonight. I wonder if any of our two-way guys are in outfits. Tyler Kohler, appreciate you. Matter of fact, I can possibly bring up my Game Time app.
From Princeton, number 20, Tosan Ewoma.
Yeah, we can do that. Y'all can get the audio. Get just the audio.
From Chalmette High School, number 23, Mitchell Robinson.
Let's go, Mitch. Oh, man, what's going on with Mitch?
Gershon Yabusele. From Wichita State, number 44, Landry Shamet. From Alabama,
Mohamed Diawara. That man gotta get some burn. That man gotta get some burn. See, look, they got Trey Jameson dressed up, so you know he's definitely gonna get some burn.
Mohamed Diawara. And now, please welcome.
Let's get these starting lineups ready.
Starting lineup for your New York Knicks. At forward, at 7 feet from Kentucky, number 32, Carl Anthony Towns. At forward, at 6'7" from Indiana, number 8, O.G. Anunoby. At center,
look at
at
that. I didn't know I
6'11"
could
from
get
Germany,
that rocket.
number 55, Ariel Hakordi. At guard, at 6'6" from Villanova, number 25, Mikhail Bridges.
Let's go.
And at guard, at 6'2" from Villanova, number 11.
Let's go, Cat.
Jalen Brunson. The head coach of your New York Knicks, Mike Brown.
Let's go. So, yeah, starting lineups in the books as we get ready. I'm definitely ready for my Knicks to take it to the next level tonight. Highly anticipated season. Road to the finals. That is expectations. Expectations for the Knicks to make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. We got to go through these teams, and first tonight we got the Cleveland Cavs. Then you have the Boston Celtics. Then it's the Miami Heat. So right off the back, we are being tested, and I wouldn't have it any other way. See where we at. See where we could compete. Even though our offense not set plays yet, but we still have the cohesive units, cohesive sets. Where it's just kind of motion. We run with the motion offense. A lot of Princeton. Let me see. Can I bring up a video of certain movements? You know, I'm liking the system so far with improvement. We haven't seen them, as he stated before, include certain plays. So these guys are just reacting off of read and react. So it only can get better offensive wise for my Knicks. Only can get better. I did not set up the TikTok. Apparently, like the stream key, it's very difficult to get the stream key. So I'm trying to figure out how to get the stream key on that element. So I got to figure that out. But Oh, let me see. No, that's it.
No Josh Hart.
I do want to show this first aspect of everyone getting into the game, setting up, early beginning.
Will get just his second career
We
start.
get the jump ball going. All respect to the head coaches.
As Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland
But Donovan
Cavaliers
Mitchell, you going
look
down
to
tonight,
follow
my
up on
guy.
a 64-win.
Yeah, he's going down tonight. As tip-off, it's going. As the first bucket, it is good. Mid-range jump shot by the Cavs. Let's see. So first possession, we got Mikal bringing the ball up, being guarded by Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell with great pressure as OG's trying to get free. Back up to Hakapoti. Hakapoti passes it to Cat. Cat to Brunson. Corner three. First basket of the year. It is done by Cat. Let's get back on defense. As Cat being guarded. Another mid-range jump shot. So they're going at Cat. Defensive rebound. Looks like they're trying to go at Cat. Let's see. Mikal, primary ball handler, gets it to the paint. Dishes is out. Cat shoots a three, but is fouled. Bring that energy. We're bringing that energy early. We like that. Let me see. They gonna show the replay? You gonna see Cat going to the line? So they call that foul on the play. So we take that. Cat heading to the line. No, I guess Mikal is just that primary ball handler, which makes sense. So you want to not put too much pressure on JB. So we'll take Cat being we'll take Mikal being a primary ball handler, bring that ball up, take that pressure off. And plus it's good for Mikal for him to have a rhythm. You know, he could get that rhythm, bring that ball up and be in there. As Cat misses the free throw. But I wonder how many minutes will Cat play tonight too, especially with the it's not even, was it a hamstring issue that Cat got going on right now? I believe. Let's see. Do we got Cat at the free throw line? As he misses it. Oh, excuse me, makes the free throw. Gets into the rack early. Donovan Mitchell gets on the board as Jalen Brunson bringing that ball up. High screen by Cat. Let's see. Brunson with the ISO play. No good. Offensive rebound by Allen. Knicks back on it. We're bringing the pressure early. As Donovan Mitchell, you got to watch with his three-pointer. As he at the top of the screen. He's going ISO on OG. They use the screen. Nobody gets up. As Jalen Tice. Who is Jalen Tice? I'm not even familiar with Jalen Tice as he's in the starting lineup. Knocks that down. As it's 7-5 and they call an offensive foul on Cat. Come on, Cat. As they're going to show this offensive foul right there to no avail. We do not like that. As Donovan Mitchell pass it over to Mobley. Mobley with the mid-range jump shot. No good. Rebound by OG. We like that rebound by OG. Let's get into it. Oh, but a stolen by Allen. Allen on a fast break. Blocked by Hakapoti. Who? As it looks like, who are these dudes? You got Merrill. Okay. As Merrill knocks down a three. It is 10-5 right now. Knicks need to get it going, but OG bringing the rock up. I like that. Different sets. As a okay, OG passed over to there. Cat almost takes a three, gets into the paint, no good, but it's out of bounds off of New York. Look, Merrill's wide open for another three, no good. Rebound by Cat. Quick outlet out to JB. It is 10-5 on my end. JB with the post up. Let's see. High pick and roll. Passed it back to Cat. Cat guarded by Allen. Mobley. Back up to OG. OG mid-range jump shot. That's cash money. We like OG in the mid-range. We like OG in the mid-range. Get this defense going. High pick and roll with Mobley and Donovan Mitchell. Back out to Morrow. Allen and Morrow with another pick and roll. Mobley. That's good hands by OG. Defensive player of the year, OG. That's what we looking at. As OG bring the ball up. And we got an early foul. Oh, yeah, Jackal. Hakaporty honestly can be slightly better because of his youth. Because of the fact that he was knocking down threes. I know you've seen the videos, Jackal, of him knocking down threes. I think Hakaporty could definitely get that experience. He could be in that same boat. As Cat misses the three-pointer, but another offensive rebound by Hakaporty. Side to side, three-pointer by Mikal.
3-point goal.
Let's go. It is 10-10. Knicks high pick and roll with Donovan Mitchell. And a drop coverage with Cat. Wide open for Allen. Why is Cat in the drop coverage? But it's all good. Knicks bring the ball up with Mikal. Mikal high pick and roll up to Cat. And a dunk by Cat. Let's go Knicks. Let's get back on defense. It is 10-12. 10-12. Let's see. Can we? That's a wide open three. As it's a delay in the game. But let's see. Let's see this move really quickly. By Hakaporty dishing it off to Cat. We like that move in transition. Let's go Knicks. As right now it is 10-12 on my end. And we got the first player in. It is Yabusele. As let's see. Is he coming in for Cat? Yep. Cat sits down early as Yabusele comes into the game. Like I said, we're going to monitor Cat's minutes. Make sure he's fresh. But let's see what Hakaporty and Yabusele in the backcourt can do as he's guarding Mobley. Mobley gets into the paint. Good defense as dished off to Brunson. Brunson in transition. Let's see. Stop. Hit him with the ISO. Gets it to the paint. Layup. It is good. Let's go, Jalen Brunson. 14-10. So nice. We got to show it twice. Let's see if we can do it. Look. Rebound by Hakaporty. Gives that up to JB. JB, time to show us some moves. ISO. Gets into the paint. Left hand layup by JB. It's a great start. It's a great start to the quarter. We appreciate it. Jalen Brunson coming in. He's still gonna be dominant JB. Don't think that don't think he's not gonna still have his ISO moments. Don't think that he's still gonna take over games, knowing that guys are not 100%. You got OG had an ankle injury. We know Cat dealing with I think it's a hamstring injury or something, or the grind. I gotta double check that. Mitch with his ankle. So you gotta bring it tonight. Which I know he's prepared and ready. Let's go to the box scores really quickly. Can I pull up the box scores? Evan Mobley right now, 1 for 5. This is the person that I figured would go off against my Knicks, is Evan Mobley. But he's going 1 for 5. Still early, he could get it going. But great defense that we saw from Hakaporty. We saw great defense by Cat as well. But let's bring it over to our guys. Our guys are looking great. OG 1 for 1. We saw the midi from OG knocking it down. Cat 1 for 3 from the perimeter. Well, then 1 on 1 from the 3, 2 for 3 from the free throw line. So we'll take that. for Cat. With 2 fouls, though. So you got to be cautious with the fouls on Cat. Hakaporti already, I want to say, I felt like he has more than 3 rebounds. I had 3 rebounds to see. I thought he had 5 already. It seems like with our new coach, we're really going to see all the guys on the roster play at some point. 100% Jackal. 100%. I wouldn't be surprised if we see Muhammad play. We might get spurts of a Trey Jameson and Landry Shamet. So you might see 10 guys playing depending on, the situation. I think by constantly throwing bodies, they're fresh. But JB might have to play about 35 minutes tonight just to keep us in the game. But ultimately, I think we'll still be in there. Yabusele need to step it up too, be honest with you. But JB, he's 2 for 3, 1-1 from 3. Mikal is 1-1 for 3. So that's a phenomenal start to start with Mikal knocking that down. But let's kind of see if what they got right now about the Knicks. What they talking about.
The continuity, the unity we built, be able to have familiarity coming into this season with a lot of guys being from last year's team. We have a chance to build off of what we did last year.
Personally, there's no extra motivation needed, but it definitely was a plus to see what the city can do, what the city can be when we're pretty close. So just excited for another opportunity.
He better be excited for new opportunities.
It was a special season, to be sure,
He
for the Knicks
better
as we
be
take a look at
excited.
tonight's Kia card. First Eastern
As we
Conference
get it
Finals
going,
appearance in 25 years. And, of course, the Knicks had higher aspirations, making it.
As we get it going. So let's get some defense going right now. Murray gets into the paint. You got Lonzo Ball checking in. Missing a 3-pointer rebound by JB. Let's go. JB bringing that ball up. Let's see. They run a high pick and roll with Hakaporti. Let's see. Back to OG. OG stutters on the 3. He could have took it. Mid-range. Back out. Jalen Brunson pull up for another 3. Rebound by Mikal. Back up to OG. OG's 3-pointer.
3-point goal.
Let's go. OG. As it is 17-10 right now. Let's go defense. Merrill coming off the screen. Back to Mobley. Mobley knocks down another 3 and gets it. So this is, look, he got to get up on that. That's what I'm saying. Don't let him get these shots up constantly. He's wide open. It's but so much you're going to miss. But we don't mind as OG gets into the paint. Another air ball as he looking as what's happening. As Lonzo Ball gets up another 3-pointer, no good. As Nixon fast breaks down to Mikal, they get that ball up pretty quickly. Run a pick and roll. Back up to JB. JB catch and shoot. No good. They're getting them threes up. As Merrill gets into the paint, brings it up. As Mobley shoots another 3-pointer. No good. Rebound. Let's go by Hakaporti. Back out to Mikal. Mikal gets into the paint. JB wide open. You got to knock that down. No good. Rebound by Yabo. OG at the top of the key. No good. 3-pointer after 3-pointer right now. As the situation. As Sam Merrill at the top of the key. Dishing is it. Another turnover. Knicks basketball. We are liking it right now. As that last possession was 3 after 3 after 3. As Deuce comes in the game. And Trey Jameson, a two-way player, ladies and gents, is stepping into the game. So the lineup right now is McBride, Trey Jameson, Yabusele, Brunson, and Mikal. As Jameson, it is at the 5 currently. As Knicks are running their Princeton's, Jalen Brunson is hit with the foul. No and 1. As he gets to the line by a guy named Tyson. I'm not familiar with this Tyson guy. But let's see. With Trey Jameson, look at the set that they run. Currently, Yabusele at the top. passes it off. Now, mind you, this is the play that Jalen Brunson got fouled on, and he is heading to the line. As first free throw, it is Cash Money by JB. It is 18-13. So, let's see Brunson back at the line. Point is good, 19-13. As Jalen Brunson gets it going. You got Allen bringing the ball up. Excuse me, I keep mixing up Allen and Mobley. Mobley bringing the ball up. Mobley try to get into the paint. Knicks switched everything right now, which stopped their defense. I think this is pretty much the best aspect of the Knicks right now is that we're switching everything. And the rebound. Let's go by Jamison. Great defensive situation by the Knicks. Or should I say sequence. It's Knicks running the pick and roll. Mikal gets into the paint. Dishes it out to Yabusele to get the 3 up. No good. I don't think Yabo should have took that 3. But he wants to get it up. As Knicks are on the defense right now. As a wide open 3-point shot is no good. Rebound by Ball. And another 3 by Allen off the offensive rebound. So that's a key for tonight. Definitely got to watch out on the offensive boards. We definitely, this lineup is interesting. I'm digging this lineup as well, though. I think Trey Jamison brings us a lot of presence on a defensive end, vertical defense. Mikal obviously needs to be a better ball handler, do his thing, but Deuce, it's a dynamic lineup though. Let's see what transpires out of it. We're definitely kind of small with this because, like, look, you got Brunson on Mobley, but they switched up on that. As a steal from Mikal, great steal. Bucket, it is good. Let's go. 16-23. So I think with this lineup, we can put pressure on the guys, but they leave Lonzo wide open for the 3. Another rebound. I'm liking this from the Knicks right now. Let's see Mikal at the top of the key. And one by Mikal on Mobley. What a great sequence right now. We might have to pull that up to see as this rebound from Mikal. We got to watch this instant replay. They run that high screen. Mikal gets his ISO midi. You know Mikal, 50% from the midi, guys. So we appreciate that. Let's go. Early start by the Knicks. 16-25. Here that I think that our offense will kind of dictate things. It's our defense that's coming in. The switching, which is something that we've implemented new this year under the coach, has been great. It kind of seems like when they're not switching, or obviously they're going to switch a lot, but they kind of play that zone defense to where it's not necessarily a boxing one, but you have the lead guard, but then of course you have that other guard up top shrinking the court. And I'm liking that. I'm liking that. Just so far so good. Still early though, but so far so good. I think we need to sit Brunson though. I think we need to sit Brunson. I don't want to be the minute police. But let me see how many minutes Brunson played 9 minutes so far in the first quarter. So I think we can sit Brunson because Mikal got it going. Mikal got 9 points. He's 4 for 4 from the field. So he got it going. So let's sit Brunson right now. And because you haven't even brought in Clarkson. You know, it's the first quarter. How many minutes left in the first? You got 2 minutes left in the first, and we haven't seen Clarkson yet. So interested to see how he's going to do that. Will Clarkson play a big bulk of the second quarter while Jalen Brunson comes in and play the entire first? Because remember, that's what Mike Woodson used to do with Melo. Melo would play the entire first quarter. He would sit for a particular first half of the second quarter and then finish out the half of the game. So definitely looking to see how the minutes is going to go. But so far, Knicks are looking really good. It's like it's more decisive with what they want to do. I think that was the difference between the preseasons and now. These young guys on the team look hungry. Oh, definitely Jackal. Definitely. Especially Jameson. Jameson on a two-way. So he's trying to make the roster. You know, he want to get a guaranteed contract rather than playing with the G League and then eventually coming up. So trade Jameson with that. 100%. Let's see. Hakaporti. I had faith in Hakaporti since last year. Since when we first got him, I saw what he can do. I'm like, he should play a lot more. But it's on the tips, and we understand that. But Hakaporti can once again, easy double player. If he's in the right position to get offensive rebounds and attack, he's great. Will he get feeds in the high pick and roll and they actually feed him on that roll, or give him that floater aspect? He can score in that dynamic. So it's up to Cap and it's up to the team as Mikal gets to the free throw line. OG looking good right now. OG with 7 minutes. Gershon with 4. So, and I don't want to constantly bring up the minute situation, but this is why we brought Coach over here. This is why we brought him here. So that definitely going to be on our minds. As 7 points in a row by the Knicks. Knicks are on defense. OG almost with the steal. So we got OG on Donovan Mitchell. Lonzo is guarded by Brunson. Great pass as Allen gets into the paint. So now they're going with Allen at the center spot. And Knicks are a little small right now. So let's see how that goes, as Trey Jameson is 6'10" compared to Allen 7 foot. So, and Cleveland is playing some great defense right now, but it's a foul called. Nice little foul called on Porter Jr., as I am not familiar with Porter Jr.'s game. As dudes go to the free throw line, and we get a sighting from Landry Shamet. So the lineup right now is McBride, Shamet, Jameson, Brunson, and OG. So let's see. First of all, I want to thank everybody for rocking with us, being here. It's game 1 of the season. Please hit that like button so we can definitely get it going, and share if you can. But thank you for rocking. Deuce McBride, they got Deuce on Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell with a great move. Looks like they wanted to switch it, but he didn't, and leave Lonzo open for the 3. Missed 3-pointer. OG bringing the ball up. See, look, I like the fact that OG grabbed the rebound. Knicks got into their set. Look, open 3 for Deuce. No good. Rebound by Allen. Cleveland's ball. So that aspect I like. Right? OG grabbed the rebound. Everybody else took off. We're not waiting to give the ball to Brunson to set the offense. We pretty much get that offense going. As it was a pick and roll, Allen gets into the paint. Miss. Another rebound by OG. OG got the ball. Everybody start running. They gets into their pick and roll set. Doesn't use it. OG gets into the paint. Spin off. Floater is good. See? Now that's how OG can get his buckets every night. Great move by OG. Great move. I want to see, can I get the instant replay right here? As, boom, missed the shot. OG grabbed the rebound. Once he grabbed the rebound, he's taking off. Right into the high pick and roll. He doesn't use that. Gets into the fake. Gets into the paint. That's an easy bucket every time for OG. Just a heads up, right? Just a heads up. Easy bucket. But we back into it. As the Knicks have the possession, is 29-30. Deuce at the top of the 3.
Point goal.
We are firing on all cylinders. It's still early, but this is great pace. This is championship offense right now. I'm not going to lie. I was watching videos last night of the triangle offense. to see how the pace they move as they call a offensive foul on Landry Shamet, but we'll take it. And I was looking at old systematic systems in offense to see how these teams moved at a certain pace. So that's what I was checking. Hold on, pardon me. I think it's So that's what I was checking to see how these guys operated in their offensive sets. The Knicks need to get it going and be on that page. As Donovan Mitchell at the top of the key, they do a guard pick and roll and we switch it. You got Landry Shamet or Donovan Mitchell. I'll take that as Mitchell mid-range jump shot. It is good. That's great defense. Donovan Mitchell, once he gets that body into you, he operates off of 2 feet, so he was squared up on that. As Jalen Brunson tosses the ball away, and the shot was almost good by Allen. As JB, I did not understand that current possession. As we just show you that instant replay real quick. As Brunson turning the ball over. Didn't understand that possession, but it's fine. But we take a look. High pick and roll. Gets into it, and he dishes it off. But I guess he almost made that too. I guess Deuce was supposed to already be in position to kind of get that pass, but we'll take it. We'll take it. First quarter in the books. And Mitchell loves the contact when he has the rock. Oh, he does. He does. Which is why he does a lot of the snatch back, throw the body into you, playing off of 2 feet. Great leg strength, great arm strength to knock down that 3. So that is true. It is true. But so far, hey, what is standing out to you from the preseason till now with the offense or the defense? I think, with the defense, the guys they know what spots to be in. They're more aggressive, especially when we have different lineups. What lineup? Like the Mikal Bridges, when he was at small forward, you had 2 guards with Brunson and Deuce. I like that. They had Jameson and Yabusele in during that time period. That's a weird lineup, but it worked. Knicks right now is 52% from the field goal, 36 for 3 with only 3 turnovers. But we're out rebounding Cleveland. Why? Cleveland takes a lot of threes. When you take a lot of 3, you are out of position to kind of get offensive rebounds. So 15 rebounds compared to 7. So good category on that. And Mikal's leading the Knicks in scoring right now, 10 points. OG with 4 rebounds. Mikal leading us with assists. Said the offense still cloudy. The ball handlers are confident, not quite sure the others got the spacing right. Like the teamwork on defense, and we are running a lot. Yeah, the tempo is definitely up. I think that's good. Doesn't give the defense time to set. And catching them in transitions. But 33 in the first is pretty good. Definitely. It's definitely good. I think holding Cleveland to 23 in the first is even better. The Cleveland last year was either 2 or 3 in offensive rating last year. So now, granted, they don't have their full lineup, but neither do we, and we'll take it. I will take it. I will take it. But so far, I'm liking what I see from the Knicks. But Brunson played the entirety of the first quarter. As you can see, 12 minutes. Mikal played, I guess you can say, 10 minutes. 9 minutes and 59 seconds. Ariel Hakaporti with 7 minutes. Cat with only 4. But I think that's due to the early foul trouble. He literally have 2 fouls at the moment. The Knicks only 2 fouls. Yeah, then Landry Shamet. So 3 fouls in that first quarter. I'll take it. As hold up, we got Kolick signing. We got a Kolick signing, ladies and gents. Let me get it going. As OG wide open for 3. As he wasn't set on that. Back to Cat. Cat with the pump fake. Easy bucket by Cat. as a timeout is called by Cleveland. But what a lineup we have out right now. We have OG, Cat, Yabusele, Clarkson, and Kolek. Kolek? Not Deuce, but Kolek. So that is telling us that there would have been minutes for Malcolm Brogdon if he stayed. There would have been minutes because we have a Kolek sighting in the second quarter. Why not play Deuce more, right? Deuce, I'm lost. Deuce only played 5 minutes, 4.51. Yeah. Okay. We got a Kolek signing. Our coach is not afraid to play the rookies. We're up. We're up. So this is actually a good time to bring in someone like a Muhammad Diawara or a Tyler Kolek or a Dadier. This is the perfect time to bring these players in. I'm shocked. I am shocked. I am definitely shocked. Jackal, do you see what's going on right now? We got a Kolek sighting early. Hey. Yeah. Kudos to coach bringing in Tyler Kolek. Now, mind you, Tyler Kolek can play. He can ball. He can facilitate. He can knock down occasional three-pointer. Why not? Why not? We're up by 12. Why not bring him in? I'm liking it so far, coach. I'm liking what we're doing so far. So far. I ain't gonna lie, I was a little skeptical coming into the game with all these injuries, but I'm feeling good about what's transpiring right now, especially against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Even though Hunter is not out there. This is a difference in tip rotation, that's for sure. That's for damn sure. No, man, this is crazy. This is crazy. 35-23, 11 minutes, 34 seconds in the second quarter. Oh, they're over there talking to Rick Pitino, St. John's head coach. Shout out to Rick Pitino. Definitely we need to bring New York basketball back, to be honest with you. And I think the guard that transferred over there is out of New York. And I want to say I played basketball against him in Veer Projects. He had a tournament out there, and Mel was telling me that this dude was going to be nice. And he for sure was nice. Have, like, it's not even dreads, but have nappy hair, whatever. But I think he transferred over to St. John's. It's a great dude. I forgot. I want to say, did he go to UNC last year? I forgot it was one of those Carolina teams he was with. Let's go. We are balling. We are balling. Appreciate you rocking with me. Bomb squatting. Rebound by Cat as we get it going. Kolek signing, ladies and gents. Kolek with a pass to OG. This is why we needed a point guard off that bench to set it up. And we putting that faith in Tyler Kolek as Knicks is back on defense. Gets into the paint. Bucket is good by Morrow. As Cleveland is pressing, let's see if Knicks can get the ball up. Don't let them stop our pressure. Look, Knicks is looking a little sloppy on that offensive end, but it's good. As Clarkson dish it out to Yabo. Yabo out to Kolek. Kolek gets over there. Kolek stops and pops for the three-pointer.
Three-point goal.
Okay, Kolek, 25-40. Knicks back on defense. So we got Hot Coffee Lawsuit. That is a wild name, but we appreciate you rocking with us. Hot Coffee Lawsuit. As Knicks are playing defense, give it over to Larry Nance dunks it down, similar to how his father used to dunk. As let's see if do we got that instant replay of Larry Nance passing it over. Do we want to see a Larry Nance replay? No, I don't think we need to see it. But Larry Nance gets into the paint, catch it, bong, nice little Larry Nance bucket. Kaderi, yes. You know, okay, hey, I know. Look, hey, ain't no sports, man. Ain't know what I'm talking about. Ain't know what I'm talking about. OG at the top of key, pick and roll of Kolek as the Knicks are passing the rock as he misses the 3-pointer. Kolek looking like, oh, yo, Kolek, look, that's our guy right now. I wouldn't even say as Clarkson with the shot clock violation looking like John Stockton. No, that's our TJ McConnell right there. We know that. That is our TJ McConnell. As Knicks are back on defense. 27 of 40. 9 minutes to go. OG on Donovan Mitchell. Doesn't use the screen. Snap back. Goes up for the 3. No good. Rebound by Cat. Passes out to Kolek. Kolek got the top of the key. That gets into a pick and roll. Let's see. Kolek off the Cat. Cat at the top of the key. Guarded by a small fry. Let's see. They trap Cat. Cat throws it up and he is fouled. As Cat is giving us all he got right now. Let's see if we could get into the instant replay with Cat. They bring the ball up. Run that high screen. Back up to it. Kolek back to Cat. See that spin off? No bump. Throws it up. Head to the line for Cat. So quick instant replay. Well, that possession for Cat is there all night, to be honest with you, eh? Hot coffee. How do you get the hot coffee lawsuit? The name is cool. We dig it. But how you feeling about the Knicks? What do you think we are final bounds? Eastern Conference Finals? How we feeling? The Knicks are back on defense right now. Donovan Mitchell bringing the ball up, guarded by OG. As OG is still going to get these defensive assignments. As Knicks switch and get back. Kolek on Donovan Mitchell. Look like this what he wants. But a foul is called. They called that foul on Kolek. Let's see if I can show you this instant replay. Look at the switching. They switch. He gets back. We like him getting back. Kolek shifting his feet, getting in there. But I don't think that was a foul call. No foul called. As OG with the swipe. OG playing great defense. Swipes the ball as Cleveland tried to get it into the paint. So Darius Garland and Hunter, those guys are on the bench, but key players for Cleveland. And one by Mobley as Yabusele just let him get the ball and gets into the paint. That's the thing. They said Yabusele came in to the Knicks weighing 185 pounds. This man, I think they said he was like 160 something, 170 with Philly. So what happened? You got paid and started eating? That no homo. He coming in here thick, boy. You gotta slim down. He gotta slim down as Tyler Kolek brings the ball up. So as I stated, Jalen Brunson is going to sit most of the quarter, and we giving Cat obviously minutes now for him to take over as he misses the shot. Knicks back on defense. Donovan Mitchell in transition over to Tyson, who misses that. Rebound. It is Knick basketball. It's Tyrese Proctor, excuse me, I believe is his name. Actually, no, Jason Tyson. Knicks bring the ball up back to OG. OG guarded by Mobley on the wing. Back up to Kolek at the top of the key as a foul. It's a foul. 33-42. Knicks only held to 9 points in this quarter currently. We still have 7 minutes and 21 seconds to go. But Knicks need to score. As we were scoring frequent, we were getting quick buckets. Now it's a slow pace. As Kolek passes a pick and roll, Larry Nance getting great defensive position to turn the ball over. So I'm not liking this unit that we have out here right now. As Larry Nance shoots the three, knocks it down in Cat's face, 32-42 right now. As Yabusele bringing the ball up right now. As Jordan Clarkson get the handoff out to Cat. Another pick and roll, dishes it to Clarkson. Great pass by Kolek. But Clarkson just with a wild shot. He gets it in. But it was wild. 33-44. Let's get some defense going. Knicks are playing defense. Almost stolen by OG. But he's trailing. And he turns the ball over. Great recovery by the Knicks. As it is 33-44. Yabusele comes, sits down, and Hakaporti back into the game. It's been a minute since we've seen Ariel in the game, so we're going with the double big right now with Tyler Kolek, Jordan Clarkson. We got Mikal in the game with Towns and Hakaporti. But Tyler Kolek still in the game. Is he going to hit the paint? But block. Come on, you got to pump fake that. Mobley's a 7-footer. As a steal by Mikal. Mikal on the fast break. Let's see. Great reversal layup by Mikal. I like the fact that he took the shot. But Cleveland back in transition and they score. It is 35-44. I'm not liking this lineup, guys. We're moving too slow. Mikal gets into the paint. Pass it up to Kolek. Kolek catch and shoot. No good. I think it's almost time to get Jalen in. They said, I'm satisfied with Kolek IQ off the pick and roll. Oh, 100%. 100%. Like, he's hitting these cutters. Perfect timing. As Larry Nance knocked out another three, timeout is called. This unit that the Knicks have in, it is to no avail. It's not good. It is not good. Now, granted, the Knicks do sag off a lot on attempts, especially 3-point attempts. Even look at this one, wide open, knocks it down, and that's due to the scheme that we play. That weak side sags a lot to help to play the passing lane. So you put a great shooter in that corner, it's a wrap. It is a wrap. Currently 38-44. Cleveland put up 15 points in this second quarter, only to the Knicks 11. So I think it's time we bring Captain back in. Let Cap go to work. And even Mikal's still doing this thing. He's 4 for 5. I like his aggression on defense. Coach stated that Mikal can potentially be in defensive talks this year. I doubt he could get it. When you got the Thompson twins out there, you got that dude in Atlanta, and then there's great other guys as well. So we'll see. But Mikal is definitely starting out pretty good on the defensive end. With how many steals? I want to say Mikal has. Let's bring up the Mikal with 2 steals already. Knicks with 3 steals as a team. Knicks 5 for 15 from 3, but 15 for 32 from the field as a total. So we're 46 from the field, 33 from 3. And of course, if we take a look around the entire NBA, we're up and running. As you have the Brooklyn Nets against the Charlotte Hornets. You see the Hornets are up by 4 on the Brooklyn Nets. Our native New Yorkers over there. Then you have, hold up. We got what A said. This lineup should have finishers, but they're playing passive. This is where I would understand the ball in Clarkson or Cat's hand to end the shot clock. Definitely. But like you said, we got to find our spots. I think the players would eventually get comfortable. I still question the fact that Clarkson got in a little late. I guess he have this stretch of where he wanted him in there, but I thought it was too late to kind of bring him in while we had it going. But I guess coach said that that's a lineup for where he can be controlling and get things going. But it's up to Clarkson to be in a great position with that. But the Heat and the Magic right now, you got the Magic up on the Heat 52-57. A lot of close games right now. And then you got Toronto and the Hawks. I am definitely rooting for Toronto. My guy quickly over there and RJ. Definitely got to get the Hawks up out of there. We don't care about Kristaps Porzingis. Get them out of there, or Trae Young. It's always Trae Young on this side. And then Celtics and the Sixers right now. That is still a close game with 20-22. So definitely what a way to set it up for us. Right now, they doing this little tribute to Melo.
Once a Knick, always a Knick. Thank you. Thank you for believing in me.
Melo getting into that Hall of Fame.
Stay mellow.
Peace, God. Peace, God. All right, as we back going, it is 38-44. We got Mobley back in the game. The ball stolen. Let's go. Stolen by Landry. Landry bringing the ball up and turns it over. Come on, Knicks. How you turn over in transition? You're just passing the ball, ladies and gents. As it is 11-2 Cavs run. We got to play better defense. But it looks like coach doesn't make those how could I say it? If they lead Mobley wide open for three, what's going? If they sagging on the offensive, they sag on that. That's weird. But it seems like coach doesn't do substitution based on runs or situations like that. No, I mean, once they got it to 5, I'm bringing Brunson back in. But it seems like, in which the case he definitely did, Brunson is in the game. Brunson, Mikal, Bridges, Hakaporti, and Shamet. So Cat is sitting down right now. This is a good lineup where you got mainly guards and a big. As Brunson comes off the three-pointer, no good. Rebounds by Larry Nance. Pass it out to Morrow. Back to Zoe. Zoe at the top of the key. Gets it to the paint. Passes it up to Mobley. Mobley gets the bucket in as it is 43-44. As Deuce bring the ball up. Deuce at the JB. JB being guarded by Zoe. Pass it up to Deuce. Deuce catch and shoot.
3-point goal.
Much needed basket by Deuce McBride. 43-47 as we need some defense going. As Knicks are leaving. Knicks are playing great defense, but they're leaving the three-point shooters wide open a lot for the most time. Rebound by the Knicks. We definitely need to get in better position. Brunson gets into the paint. Let's see what he's going to do. Dribble the ball out. Back at the top of the key. Okay, this is Brunson going ISO. No foul called as he misses the shot. As it looked like Brunson went against the offense at that moment. But let's see. As Mobley gets it. Dribble. Mid-range jump shot. No good. Rebound by the Knicks. Deuce brings it out to Brunson. Brunson on a fast break. Pass it out to Shamet. As Shamet is called on a three-point shot. A catch and shoot 3 in transition. That's something that we haven't seen. Transition 3-pointer by the Knicks. We're probably going to see that a lot this season. These lineups going to take some getting used to. Shit looking weird. It is. It is. You know, 4 guards and a big. As Shamet knocks it down. Because Larry Nance is about 6'9", still an athletic big, grab rebounds. So I don't know, is rebounding a big thing for the Knicks, even though we're out rebounding them still, 22-15, still early, but our defense is allowing Cleveland to get back into the game, as Cleveland is shooting 43% from the field goal and 40 from three. So we got to lock that down. But 43-49. As Shamit knocks down 3 free throws. We appreciate that. Knicks are on defense. Knicks are pressing. I guess it's a baby press because not everybody's pressing. Donovan Mitchell bringing the ball up top of the key. They run the screen. They switches it. Great defense. But that was phenomenal help defense by Mikal and Deuce on that attack. As Mikal bring the ball up. Pass it up to Shamit. Shamit, you wide open for the...
3-point goal.
Let's go. 43-53. Knicks hit transition 3 as Shamit comes in with 6 points. Knicks switching on that. Donovan Mitchell takes it, gets into the paint as Knicks recover on a 3-point shot, but the shot is still good by Dean Wade. That still was a great recovery by the Knicks. And good ball movement. Let's go. We got OG at the top of the key, guarded by Mobley. They want to do a dribble handoff with Shamit. Shamit gets into the paint. Layup's no good, but fouled by Deuce. Like that attack by Shamit. Love that attack. So Shamit comes into the game giving us some bench production right now. I got to see what the bench, how much the bench is scoring right now for us. You got Shamit with 6, Clarkson with 2, Kolick with 3, and Deuce with 9. Already right now, we have more points than what the Knicks scored off the bench already last year. With multiple guys scoring. Landry Shamet, Jordan Clarkson, Tyler Kolick, and Deuce McBride. Deuce with 9 points. Landry Shamet with 6. Jordan Clarkson with 2. Tyler Kolick with 3. As the free throw is knocked down right now. So Knicks playing that defense. Let's get that defense going. As OG is on Mobley. Mobley misses the shot. But they said it is out of bounds. Cleveland ball. See, I'm liking this. Knicks are moving in. You got Dean Wade guarded by Brunson. They run their screen. They don't switch. Cat do not switch as Cat get lost. I don't know if Cat know that we're switching. Cat does what he wants to on defense. OG catch and shoot in transition.
3-point goal.
OG Anunoby. OG knocks it down 46-57 as Lonzo Ball turned the ball over. Knicks possession right now as Cleveland is looking discombobulated right now. Let's get it going. Brunson at the top of the key, slowing it down. Minute and 55 seconds left to go. They run a pick and roll. Brunson baits the foul and is heading to the free throw line. We don't know if it's for 2 points or if it's for 1. Shout out to the Cap getting to the line. I might want to run that instant replay of Brunson. Gets into it, throws it. We call it flopping, but we would take it since it's my Cap heading to the line. As the first shot is good. Now it's a shocker, but JB is not killing on the offensive end. And the same for Donovan Mitchell. Now it's still early. It's 2 for 5. But Mobley is dominating on the Cavs end with 16. And we knew coming into the game, our double bigs are definitely going to have work to do. But we're throwing different bodies at Donovan Mitchell, so that's good. If we could contain him for the night and just let Mobley go off, I think we'd be in a good spot. As Brunson knocks down all 3 free throws. Knicks are good. Back on defense. We got Deuce pressing against Lonzo. Brunson almost get the ball stolen and a turnover. Brunson with the pressure on Allen. Caught him on the weak side. He looks to pass it to the open player but turns the ball over. Deuce back to Mikal. Mikal stops and pops for 3. No good. A quick shot. I don't know if I'd take that quick shot. These shots are entirely too quick for me. But as they switched, Mikal was on Mobley, and that's what happens when you switch a lot. You get the bigger guy on the small. Entry pass into Mobley. Mobley is fouled. So great run by the Knicks, though. Great recovery as we took some punches, and the Cavs bring it close to 1, and the Knicks kind of went on a run on their own as Mobley goes to the line. As we got the halftime report coming up soon. Feeling good heading into the halftime, but let's see. As Moby misses the second rebound by Cat, Jalen Brunson bring that ball up. Mikal getting everybody in position. Let's get some. Let's do that. Oh, it looked like they're in zone. As the Knicks turn the ball over. How they turn it? You in zone. The first time they see zone coverage, the Knicks get all stuck. As the double big Cat. Oh, look like Cat almost stole the ball. Mikal in transition. Left hand layup. It is good. Knicks are running. As the coach is livid right now. He thought that Mobley was fouled. But Kenny Atkins is called with a technical foul. He is 100% livid on that play because he thought his guy got fouled. No call. Good no call, ref. As the ref gives a no call. As Cat head to the line to shoot the free throw. Cat knocks it down as we want to get Cat going into the game. Cat got 9 points and six rebounds. So Cat, with this offense, he's still able to grab his boards. I didn't know if Cat would still be, rebound dominant. As the Knicks are pressing. We like this. We got everybody up top guarding. Deuce on O. Pass it in. Donovan Mitchell. He gets over it. No good. Rebound by Cat. Let's go. Deuce in transition. Bringing the ball up quick. But the ball is stolen by Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell is fouled by the Knicks. As that was a bad pass. That was a bad pass. Jacko said, Iron Man Bridges. Look, Mikal he's doing his thing. He's definitely fast. Mikal in the transition, he has these strides where he gets up there like he's running past the defense. So he can easily get buckets like that. Already at the half with 12. So, and they did say Mikal in this system can be pretty good. I'm seeing it firsthand as Donovan Mitchell knocks down the free throw. It is 47-63. Donovan Mitchell knocks down a second three-pro. High arcing shot with Donovan Mitchell. That is all wrist on that shot. You can tell. As Brunson gets into the paint, spin around. Is he going to get it? It is good. Jalen Brunson. His post fade. Oh, you got to love it. For someone who is 6 feet with the post fade. We got to see. Do we got a replay of JB? We're going to have to show this replay real quick. Him. Boom. Boom. Gets it to the paint. Stop. Pops. Midi. JB. It's always good money. We love it. As Cleveland knocks down the shot, though. Knicks get on defense. 5 seconds left. Pass it up to Mikal. The ball, it is stolen. But it is 2.0 seconds left to go at the half. Let's see if Knicks scored. They probably don't. Actually, they don't because you can tell that it is halftime currently. But on my monitor, they still got to go through it. So forgive me. It's 50 to 65. Let's see how this last 2 seconds transpire. But let's see what out of bounds play they drawn. Mikal catch and shoot. No good, but it was almost cash money. Almost cash money. Let's see if we can. Will they showcase that? Yep. Last 2 seconds left on the clock. I'm going to give you the Jey Uso replay as we show this out of bounds play, catch and shoot. It's almost good. But halftime for my Knicks. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. It is halftime. Knicks are currently up by 15. Right? Knicks go on a last-minute run to pull away 50 to 65. Cleveland scored 27 points in that second quarter. Knicks again with 32 points. So Knicks are on a trend of scoring 30 points in each quarter. If we can continue to do that, that's on pace and on average for at least 130 points per game. I would say maybe 120. But 130. If we continue to 30 points, 33, 32. That's what, roughly 30, is it, if we round it up per se, we're looking at, about 130. I'm with that. But hot coffee lawsuit. I'm feeling good. Offense looked a little shaky with different lineups. Weird lineups at that. Intrigued that we saw Kolek get some minutes. We didn't see DOR, but we saw Kolek get some minutes. The minutes for Jordan Clarkson, surprisingly, only 6 minutes. That's a shocker. Wasn't expecting that. But overall, I'm feeling good. OG, 12 points, 12 and 6. We like that with OG with a block, steal, and assist. Then you have Cat with 9 points, but he has 9 points, 5 rebounds. Would like his assist to be more, but he has 1 assist. Then, of course, Ario Hakaporti, who only played 10 minutes. Mind you, Cat only played 13. Hakaporti played 10. He has no points, but have 4 rebounds, 2 assists. We like that with Hakaporti. We'll take that. Mikal, we got, it seems like Mikal was one of the guys that's saying that, Tibbs got to go. We're assuming, allegedly. And he was intrigued with the offensive schemes that was coming in and saying that he think that he would be a better player. And it's showing. Mikal playing 17 minutes, 5 for 8, 62 from the field. He's 1 for 3 from three-point line, but that's totally fine. But he has 12 points, has 2 steals, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds. That's great for Mikal. If you told me that going into the game that the Knicks will have 12 players tied with 12 points, because the other player is Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson was 17 minutes. Him and Mikal was 17. But Brunson is 3 for 10. Little fortunate. With 30% from the field goal, 1 for 5 for 3. So that's that 20%. But he is getting to the line, 5 for 5 so far. So he could still find his way to get his buckets. But 3 assists, 12 points from Jalen Brunson. He has a team high of plus 19. That's good. Yabusele, only 9 minutes. That's a shocker to me. At Yabusele with only 9 minutes. Then, of course, Deuce McBride. Deuce with 10 minutes. Deuce getting 10 minutes. The second high in plus minus with 15, but he has 9 points. He's 3 for 4 from the free throw line, 2 for 3 from 3. So he's still getting it done from that aspect. And Trey Jameson came in, gave us some crucial minutes, 4 minutes, 51 seconds off the bench. He was a plus 6, no buckets, but just grabbed some rebounds, but just a presence. We like that. Another guy, Landry Shamet. It's going to be a key guy off the bench. Landry Shamet came in easily, 6 points, 1 for 1 from 3. I thought he actually knocked down 2 3-pointers. They might have took it away. But he had a free throw, 3 free throws to be exact. So in 5 minutes, 6 points. So he can easily get us nine points a game if he knocked down 3 threes and get to the line. You know, Jordan Clarkson is still early. 1 for 3, 33%, 2 points. Tyler Kolek coming in. Tyler running the offense. The assist doesn't show for it, but he hit a lot of guys in that pick and roll. Put it in perfect position. Perfect position. But he only have 1 assist, 3 total points. So overall, I'm feeling good, Hot Coffee. I'm feeling good with what the Knicks are doing so far. And we up 15 at the half. Minutes distribution has been great. Knicks, we got to pull it up. You got to pull it up. Knicks have played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 guys. Knicks played 11 guys. That's at the half. Mind you, now granted, Kolek might not play the entire second half, but at least, you know, you get them burned early. Appreciate your hot coffee. But at least they get the minutes early. And I could possibly see Jordan Clarkson getting more minutes in the second half. Kolek is probably not going to play more minutes the second half. Bacom Dadier, Mohamed Diawara, they probably won't get into the game. But I'm liking the minute distribution that we got so far. Coach is doing his thing. Oh, yeah. We finally got a bench. Finally have a bench. And it's not legal. It is not legal. It gives Brunson some minutes off the bench. He could be refreshed. And the team can still have a decent lead or decent momentum. I think that's all we can ask for. I think Cat only playing 13 minutes, that's due to him being in the foul trouble, but he would have been there. And like you said, he's still trying to find his way, but ultimately he still has 9 points. So I still think Cat can find his way in this system. But only 1 3-point attempt from Cat. Everything else is trying to get into the rack. So with Tibbs, we see with Tibbs, he was utilized a lot at the top of the key, trailing, which he was knocking down those 3-pointers. So this is an entirely different way of utilizing Cat. He needs to find his spots. And you can see with JB. JB is definitely breaking the offense and attacking depending on who he has on him. If he feels like he got a smaller person, you saw him, you know, have somebody out on a wing and try to back him down. So it's looking good. It's looking good so far. But I know something that's been an issue for my Knicks last year, and hopefully doesn't transition into this year, is always our third quarter start. How we start the third quarter. Do we have momentum? Do we come out flat? I don't know if that could be the case right now with, you know, the minutes distribution so far. I don't think that'll be an issue. You know, OG playing 18 minutes out of 24. You know, Ariel Hakaporti only playing 10 out of 24. You know, Deuce being effective in 10 minutes. So we know Deuce is going to get 20 minutes off the bench. So for him to come in at the half with 9 points, efficient, like, not bench player of the year. He definitely cannot get that, depending on how other players. Because I mean, when Quickly was runner up for 6 man of the year, he averaged 14. Is that something that Deuce can average? Can Deuce average 14 off the bench? I think so. But he didn't win it. That's just runner up. So obviously you're gonna need better numbers than that. So we'll see. We will see. As it looks like the Knicks are showcasing what transpired around the league, I guess we could take a look at other game scores currently. Oh, the Hornets. Hornets definitely went on a stretch right now. Well, let's see what. Yeah, I'm curious what the strategy is coming out to halftime this year too. What's the focus? How do we extend this lead? Definitely. Obviously defense. From my perspective. I'm coming in defensive hot. Let's put the pressure in. I'm still trapping to start the game, because trapping, you getting these guys off of their momentum group. I appreciate you, eh? Appreciate you, eh? But yeah, that's my mindset is coming in. I'm trapping first half, giving them out the rhythm, because they're going to want to speed their game up as well. They're going to want to speed their game up to try to get Donovan Mitchell more involved. So we're switching on that. I'm switching everything. If I'm Knicks, switch everything, because I know usually when it's a big on guard, pick and roll, sometimes they get into drop coverage and they want the guards to kind of get over that. But if that's Brunson trying to get over that, you gotta switch it, because Brunson not getting over those screens for the most part, right? Even though he's possibly going to play less minutes, he's not getting over. I can understand if it's Mikal or if it's OG. They get around the screens a lot better, which Cat can just kind of sit in his drop coverage and help on that, which we know Cat is the worst in pick and roll defense, which is why Cleveland is going to try to exploit that fully in the second half. Fully. So why not switch everything? Now that's going to put Brunson into a position where he might have to deal with certain bigs, but then that's when you have that weak side player instantly knows, okay, Brunson switched on that. Now him and Brunson has to switch quick before that entry pass is dropped in. So those are defensive schemes that they can run. But I'm definitely trapping. I'm pressing. I'm keeping the defense guessing. I'm keeping the offense guessing, on what we doing. We play the transition well. We play the lanes well, which is why we are getting pretty much some good steals. Let me see how many total steals the Knicks have. Knicks with 4 steals compared to the Cavs 5. All right, I guess 4 is okay. But we're not turning the ball over. Total turnover, Cleveland with 8. Knicks with 7. I know last year we didn't turn the ball over. We wasn't a high turnover team. And when we did turn the ball over more than 14 times, usually we lose the game. So that's a stat to definitely monitor and watch tonight. And we'll see, as it looks like the Knicks are about to get it going. And I do want to take a look at some Vegas odds right now, if I can pull that up to see what they have my Knicks at right now. So I am a money line type of guy, ladies and gents. If I'm going to bet on games, I like to who's going to win, who's going to lose. So they currently have the Knicks at a -500 to win the game, -500 at the money line, right? They have the Knicks at over or under for, this is the total, 232 points. So would you take the over or the under? They have the Knicks at the under for -110, with the Cavs at a over at a -120. Then, of course, it's the spread. Now, I'm not familiar with the spread. I need to learn the languages with the spread aspect. I guess that's the win difference. So they have Cleveland as a +9.5. Then they have the Knicks at a -9.5. So they're saying that if you take the spread, the Knicks -9.5, that means the Knicks will beat the Cavs by 9 or +5, 9.5 or more. So that's the spread. But money line, Knicks -500, and they have the Cavs +340. So they're saying the Knicks are going to win the game. Vegas odds currently. Knicks winning the game. So that is my halftime sports bet segment. And if you have a gambling issue, please reach out to whoever. I don't have the gambling hotline. You gotta put that in, because I don't want anybody gambling on my account, since I'm giving them certain stats and certain things. But one thing with me, I never bet on my Knicks. That's one thing. It's too much heart involved. I think my Knicks will win every game, so that's why I never bet on your favorite team. But 50 to 65, what else do we got to talk about? I guess around the league, they've been talking about LeBron's injury, him being out. You got Mikel's injury. I mean, not Mikel's, Josh Hart injury, which we kind of knew Josh was going to be out. Anytime someone has a back injury, we've seen from T-Mac, we've seen from Steve Francis, we've seen from a lot of NBA players, once you have a back issue, it's going to take some time. So this might be an injury that lingers. And then Mitch and his ankle injury, which kind of caught us by surprise. When they stated that they wanted to do Mitch management, we're like, okay, cool. You know, we play some preseason, but we expected Mitch to be ready by regular season. And that is not the case. That is not the case at all. As do I want to bring us some quick highlights from the Knicks?
Nobi from downtown. All fake, and they go by, and then they close out to your shooting hand. Nobi from down.
Long three-pointer by OG. Transition defense. I mean, transition buckets.
It's a three.
That's what ball can do, folks. He's an orchestrator.
We got Deuce.
McBride hits the three.
Catching
That's
and
what ball
shoot.
can do, folks. He's an orchestrator.
Now, that's a simple play right there. That's a simple play. But they get a three-pointer out of the simple plays. Easy buckets for the Knicks. Easy buckets. And it makes sense for us to get easy buckets. Nice little pick. Pop it, knocks it down. You know, even Kolek.
Beautiful pass, and Anunoby will miss. Here's Tyler Kolek.
Just great.
Beautiful
bounce pass.
pass, and Anunoby.
It's a great bounce pass. Look, Garden is rocking tonight. As it's game time. Let's just get back into the mode. As we get it going. Look, Cleveland is pressing. We knew Cleveland wanted to press because they want to slow down. They want to slow down the Cavs. As I like giving the ball to Mikel. Gets Mikel going. As catch and shoot. Almost for the three. Gets into the paint. No foul call as Cat Euros into the paint. As Donovan Mitchell comes in and goes straight to work as he gets into the paint in transition. That should have been a call though on as Cat gets into the paint. That should have been called a foul. But it's fine. Donovan Mitchell gets to the free throw line. Starting out slow, but right now Donovan Mitchell has 11 points off of the and one. Right back up. Let's go. We got Mikel bringing the ball up. Back to Cat. They are holding Brunson. Brunson catches it. Midi is no good, but it's fouled. Look, crafty Brunson is able to create. Boston versus Philly is a good game. Is Embiid playing? I know he played the preseason. That's something I gotta look in to see if Embiid is going right now. But then and Tatum, not Tatum, Brown. Is Brown got it going as Brunson knocks down the free throw. That's something to look for. I still think Boston is going to be effective this year. People looking at Boston like like they're not going to make it in the Boston is going to be a top 6 team. They're good. They're good. Even though they got Boucher, who's that other dude? Man, the point guard from Portland. He's still going to be crazy. As Mobley mid-range and Yabusele is called for the foul on Allen as Knicks are coming out flat as we got 2 quick fouls as he is overzealous right now. Because he hooked his hand. So that's the situation. As Donovan Mitchell gets into the paint, mid-range shot, it is good. So I see the difference with Donovan Mitchell now. He's attacking more. right? There's no Mitchell Robinson. So they're like, why are we shooting too many threes? Let's get into the paint. And they are playing great defense as they're pushing the Knicks further out on their sets. As a foul is called, as Cleveland is called for a foul. Trying to see is Brunson. He gets to a lot of movement for JB, but oh yeah, Donovan Mitchell with that elbow. As Donovan Mitchell is called for his first foul. So let's see, Knicks trying to in-ball the ball. They do. They get it off. Yeah, Knicks are getting to their sets a little too slow. Nice little back pass for Brunson. Gets into it. Misses the floater over Mobley. It's a great contest, but an even better pass. As Knicks get back on defense. Donovan Mitchell, they get into a pick and roll. He stops for the deep three. Jeez. It's a red hot start for Donovan Mitchell. He's coming in already with 16 points. And another foul is called on Tyson. Tyson is guarding Jalen Brunson. He is swiping. Currently 58-67. Knicks need to get it going. As Wade is coming in now for Cleveland. Knicks are still with the lineup of Brunson, Bridges, Hakaporti, Towns, and OG. So Mikal gets into the paint, passes it up to OG. OG wide open for three. No good. Rebound by Allen. That was a great look by OG. But Knicks back in defense. Donovan Mitchell being guarded by Mikal. Stop and pop. Mid-range jump shot. It is good as Donovan Mitchell goes back to back to back on buckets right now. We need to get a stop. We need to get a stop as Jalen Brunson gets it to the paint, cuts it. Cat pump fakes off the three. Catch and shoots it.
3-point goal.
As Cat finally knocks down his first three-pointer of the season, but Donovan Mitchell comes off the screen, misses the three-pointer. Rebound by Cat. Knicks in transition. JB, I think you need to be more aggressive. As he gets into the paint, goes up. Bucket is good by Brunson. 60-72. Let's go get this defense. That's what I'm saying. Transition buckets, guys. We got to get it going in transition. Right? Pick and roll. As they call an offensive foul. As Cat gets around the screen and it is hit by it. But Brunson gets into the paint. Throws his body back. No foul is called, but it's still good. We like it by JB. Gets into the paint. Let's see. Show that replay. Throw that body in. Bucket. It is good. We like it. As OG catch and shoot.
3-point goal.
Let's go. As Knicks go on the run. Knicks back up by 15. Back up as Cleveland scored quick 10, but Knicks answers right back with 10 points of their own. Let's go, Knicks. This is what I'm talking about. Relentless Knicks. Let's try to bring it back, ladies and gents. 60-75. I like the aggression. Definitely fast break is where it's at. You know, once we score in transition, that gives us easy buckets. We don't have to slow it down while the defense is set. So let's go Knicks. Let's go Knicks. We got to pull it out, man. We have to. We have to pull it out. Let's see. The lineup still OG, still Cat. Got Hakaporti, Bridges, and Brunson. So right now, yo, this is like I'm happy. I'm happy mainly because of OG with 15, Cat with 12. You know, Hakaporti not getting no buckets, but it's fine. Mikal with 12, Brunson with 16. That's just everybody getting it going right now. Oh, yeah. Donovan Mitchell is definitely on a heater. They said good effort by the Knicks to counter and punch back. But how? Right? So Donovan Mitchell, obviously, he's a superstar. Right? Is he containable? Is he containable? Because a lot of his attempts, sometimes it's ISO. A lot of it is still pick and roll against the big where we're dropping. Right? Wouldn't you switch everything? I would. I feel like a lot of those threes, we giving him too much space. Then of course it was the time he went ISO on Mikal on that too, and just straight gave him the business. But I would mix up the defender. You know, put OG on him sometimes. Right? You saw him getting hot. All right, OG, let's get on that. You know, not Mikal guarding straight up or trap. You know, let's trap. As soon as he get the ball, let's trap. Get the ball out his hand early. Make somebody else score. But you know, you gotta let the defense flow. Similar. Says nah, switching, he's gonna take advantage. Yeah, but obviously you're taking advantage. You're putting a bigger person on him, right? You know, Cat could contest. You know, you're taking him off the 3-point line. I would rather him go to work on those twos all day. But you know Donovan Mitchell in those 3-point shots, once he get it going, this man will literally give up 10 shots. He's going to 10 3-pointers he's going to attempt. OG is how he got hot. Mikal got hit with the step back three plays in a row. True. Oh, so you think he got hot with OG being on? I thought OG did a good job. I thought he did a good job. I thought so. But, yeah, let's go. As they showcasing all the Knicks and all the celebrities at Celebrity Row as we are back at it. As the Knicks on defense, Donovan Mitchell, they do another pick and roll. He passes it up, comes off the screen. They switches it, leaves Merrill open for 3. That is a great set that they just did as Merrill knocks down the 3 out of bounds play. But once again, they are trapping. Knicks need to, and I guess that's how they're going to counter Knicks bringing the ball up and being aggressive. You got OG coming across. He used like a flare, gets it to the paint, gets it blocked from behind as he didn't feel that. But a nice little flare. Nice little flare for OG. Says OG kept him out the paint. Mikal making him work on the ring, but that's how he's getting to the mid-range. That's true. That's true. So good early switch up as Mikal gets the ball in, fakes it, gets into the paint, backs out. And Hakaporti first bucket of the game as he's finally on board as all 5 starters have finally scored. But now you got Mobley gets into the paint, spin off, back out. Donovan Mitchell at the top as he dribble drags, tween, gets it to the paint, Euro step, and it's good. We need Hakaporti to be a more of a presence as an offensive foul is called on Hakaporti as a 65-77 as Donovan Mitchell just slice and dice. Like, geez, kept Mikal. So this, I have an issue with that play. Okay, Brunson was supposed to be there to contest that, to help out and assist on that dribble, right? I know he was worrying about the 3, but you have your hands out, Brunson. Get into defensive position. That's my problem on that. He wouldn't have been able to get into that paint if you're in your defensive stance, as they put Hakaporti on the bench already. I wouldn't have done that. As Yabusele comes in, as we need a defensive presence. As they're bringing a ball with Mikal. As Gordon Merrill catch and shoots, knocks down another 3 as he is knocking it down. As we'll see, as Cleveland, it is punching back. Brunson gets into the paint. It is called right back to the free throw line as crafty Brunson gets into the paint. Yeah, Brunson, look, on that defensive end, Brunson, you got to be able to clog up that lane. He has to. Especially with Donovan Mitchell attacking. As Brunson goes to the line. First shot is good. But look, as long as we score more points than Cleveland, I'm good. But we got to lock up this defense. Cleveland has 18 points in this fourth quarter compared to the Knicks 14. So we definitely need to outscore. I'm assuming once Cleveland go to the bench, Knicks might be able to withstand and actually give them a knockout punch. But as Allen is fouled on an alley-oop attempt by Yabusele, because Yabo was not in position to defend that. As look, defense, man, defense. That was an issue for us. Is once we are down Mitchell Robinson, how we're going to defend the double big lineup. Obviously with Cat, Yabusele, Hakaporti, and Robinson. I think, I would play Robinson more than Yabusele right now as Donovan Mitchell gets that three-point shot up. Rebound by OG. Knicks got numbers. Yabusele is blocked. No foul called. Oh, my God. This is Yabusele got no bounce. As Morrow catch and shoot. No good. Rebound by Brunson as Yabusele gets that. Brunson gets into the paint. Stops and pops. Gives it up to OG. OG slips with Donovan Mitchell wide open by himself and dunks it. Yes, his OG slips on the floor. What's going on, guys? As we need to clean that up. It's a wet spot on the floor. Oh, man. All right, let's go Knicks. They want that high pick and roll with Cat. As they go into a 3-2 zone. Ladies and gentlemen, a 3-2 zone. Brunson gets it to the paint, pump fakes, pass it out to Mikal. Mikal back to Brunson. Okay, you could tell Knicks are not ready to guard a 3-2 zone. Jeez. But Knicks do not get back in transition. Leaves it up to Donovan Mitchell for a 3-point no good rebound to Cat. Thank you, God. As Brunson brings it up, Yabusele fills in the wing spot. Cat catch and shoot. No good. Yeah, we're coming out flat this third quarter. It seems like the same situation we ran into last year, guys. We are running into again as Lonzo Ball comes into the game. So this lineup pretty much has been playing a big bulk of the second half. Brunson been in, Cat been in, Mikal has been in, and OG has been in. As Donovan Mitchell heads to the bench. 5 minutes, 51 seconds left to go. So Cat right now with 12 points, 8 rebounds. OG with 15 and 8 rebounds. As OG is stepping it up and grabbing boards from the small forward position. So let's see. You got Mikal being guarded by Lonzo. See, you got Mobley coming up, grabbing the ball at the top of the key. They switch. Zoe being guarded by Brunson. I actually like how they recover on that switch. Mikal keeping him on the wing. Let's see. Great block by Mikal. OG tries to get the ball up in transition, turns the ball away. Lonzo Ball catch and shoot for 3. No good. Rebound by Morrow. Timeout is called 72-79 as the Knicks is just not on the same play. We're just being out-hustled right now, to be honest with you. We are totally in disarray right now. Let's see, what is that looking at? They call it. It's just he gets it to the paint. There's great defense by Mikal, but then OG just turns the ball over by Zoe. Just Morrow using it up. My Knicks. So it's a horrible third quarter. We're coming out flat. we got to get some players in. You know, get these guys in, get the rotation. Our guys are flat. You know, Yabusele still hasn't scored yet for the Knicks. It seems like our starters are a big bulk of the buckets. You know, Deuce, we haven't seen Deuce come in the game yet. Would you go small? Small ball or have Cat at the 5, OG, Mitch, OG, Mikal, Deuce, and then Brunson. You know, Deuce needs some minutes. He was coming in doing this thing. You know, even Landry Shamet. How you gonna include those guys? They play great defense. They get the ball movement. So I don't know, but disappointing third quarter so far. Granted, we still got some minutes left. Still got 5 minutes. Knicks went on a run prior to close out the second half. So, gotta get it going. Gotta get it going. But your guys' thoughts, what we think so far going on with the Knicks? What do you see that the teams could do differently? It's because I'm lost. I'm lost for words. I'm lost right now. But do want to showcase the upcoming schedule. As you can see, Celtics on Friday. I will be in California for work on Friday, so I would not be able to go live. I will probably do a post game on that Saturday regarding what transpired from that Celtics game, and to talk about the Cavs game tonight. Then we got the Heat, the Bucks, and the Bulls. So like I said, we starting out pretty tough. Pretty tough. Celtics game, I think it still could be a competitive game, something that we can win. The Heat, a full season without Jimmy Butler, that's something that I think we can win, and that is down in Miami. So that's good. First 2 games at the Garden. Sunday's game is in Miami. And then we have a Tuesday game in Milwaukee. And then we have that Friday game at Chicago. So let's see. But like I said, I would want to get Deuce in. We definitely need Deuce in. Oh, okay. A said points in the paint. Easy buckets, fast break buckets. Getting Cat in that high post, spread it out. Hopefully he could turn around, get some mid-range jump shots in. So, yeah, let's do it. As Jalen Brunson bring the ball up, look like JB trying to attack ISO as he's moving quick. Left-hand floater, no good. As JB look like he's trailing back a little slow, as he hasn't gotten back. As a three-pointer, it's good by Strus. I mean, not Strus. Who's that three-pointer? Right by. I'm not. But Knicks get into their sets. And we got Jameson in. Okay, I like Jameson. Okay, Deuce catch and shoot. Oh, no good. I'm sorry. I thought he made that. But no bueno, as Lonzo Ball pushing the pace. As an alley-oop. As a foul that's called on Mobley. As Mobley is getting to the paint. Look, they're going on a run. Cleveland is finding how to get into the they're slowing the Knicks down. They're slowing the Knicks down while scoring. You know, Knicks are fouling too much right now. But I guess it's for the mismatch. You got Jameson in right now at 5. You got Brunson, Bridges, Shamet, and Deuce. So they're going with the 3-guard lineup with a big. I just don't know if I would go with a 6'10 big. But we'll see. As Mobley's legit 6'11. This dude got a 7'5 wingspan. So rebounding is going to be an issue. But let's see. As he knocks down the free throws, 76-69. As Knicks get into their set, high pick and roll. Mikal doesn't use it. Passed up to Brunson. Brunson catch and shoot for 3. No good. As they say, it's Cleveland ball. It's Cleveland. Cleveland is trying to get in there. Donovan Mitchell is back in the game. He sat down for, I said, about 2 minutes. But he is back in. 76-79. Knicks need to find a way. Can this lineup get it done? No Diawara. No Pacome Dadier. But Knicks are playing defense. You know what? I got to get them defense going. As Lonzo Ball doesn't use the screen, passes it up to Larry Nance. Larry Nance with an alley-oop. Knicks are not talking on defense. As the 10-0 run in the last 2 minutes by Cleveland. As Deuce catch and shoot. Knocks it down in rhythm. As Deuce is there, 78-82. Let's get the defense going. Let's get this defense. Zoe back over to Deuce. He tries to steal. Great hands by Mikal playing the passing lanes. Back to Shamet. Shamet catch and shoot for 3. Too strong. Rebound. What they call is Nick Ball. Okay, we'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. Yep, nope. That should be Knicks basketball. I don't know what they're looking at the moment. But oh, Kenny Atkinson is challenging the play, even though it looks like it was an out of bounds. But they're going to challenge the play. We're going to have to get it going. We're going to have to find ways. 78-82, even though the out of bounds, it looks like what, how can you challenge this play? Like, what is the call? Right? What is the call on it? As we're looking to see. It's clearly out of bounds by Cleveland, but I guess they're saying that Deuce undercut. But Deuce, like you said, Deuce is on fire. 12 points in 14 minutes. Oh, my God. So they said the Cavs won the challenge. I need to hear what I need to hear how they won the call. They said illegal contact with Wade. And it's an overturn to a loose ball foul. So they call it a successful challenge. They said it's a loose ball foul by Deuce McBride. And mind you, this is the new officiating, so you can do that. So and it's 2 free throws. Why is Tyler? Okay, they're bringing in Tyler Kolek, so Kolek is still getting minutes right now, and it's not necessarily bringing in Jordan Clarkson. No Jordan Clarkson. That's a surprise. No Jordan Clarkson. As Dean Wade goes to the free throw. Let's see if he knocks down the free throw. As I'm still behind, guys. We're still. Let's see. There's a 78. As Wade knocks down the free throws. 79-82. Tyler Kolek bringing that ball up. Up the top of the key. They are going 3-2 zone. As Deuce. Got to give the ball up. Back up to Shamet for the 3. These guys are really going 3-2 zone on my Knicks. Knicks were able to knock down the 3. Knicks get back in transition. They run the screen. He gets back over it. Kolek is playing great defense. They got Landry Shamet on Donovan Mitchell. Let's get this defense going. Donovan Mitchell stutter step in between. Mid-range. It is good. Look, I'd rather the mid-range than the three-pointer. We'll take it. We would take it. As Kolek catching 3. No good. Offensive rebound. Passes it out to Kolek. Kolek to Deuce. Deuce gets into free throw extended. No good. Oh, almost stolen. Deuce. Travels. Deuce. Come on. 81-85. Knicks turning the ball over in this second half. But why nobody got middle? Right? Like, we should have somebody in the middle. They go in zone. That's the first rule in zone. Somebody get middle. You get middle. Get right in the middle of the zone. As Cleveland runs the pick and roll. Gets into the paint. Great defense by the Knicks as Kolek. As Allen tries to come over the back. Ball is out of bounds. But once again, they are pressing. Get the ball up. Let's see. Deuce bringing the ball up. Dribble handoff. Back up to Deuce. Cat in that pick and roll. Pass it is up. Kolek back. Catch and shoot. No good. Look. Oh, my God. Get into the paint. Let me get some paint baskets. Look, Donovan Mitchell gets into that paint, man. It is 83-85 on my end. Knicks running a pick and roll on the wing. Kolek passes out to OG. Another three-pointer, no good. Yeah, OG not looking good on his three-point attempts. As Donovan Mitchell stops and pops for the three. Knocks it down. Let's call this timeout. 86-85. As 36 points is being put up by Cleveland in this third quarter. Donovan Mitchell, I said if we could hold him, but Donovan Mitchell with 29 points as he's just taken over in this third quarter. 12 for 19, 2 for 6 from 3. Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell. Sounds obvious, but I've been said our offense ain't got sets for that mid-range area. That's true. It's true, but I mean, Mikal operates out of that area. He's ultra efficient. Brunson operates out of that area. He's ultra efficient. Everything is just three-point driven. I mean, it's opportunities to attack the paint, but is Kolek being too passive on that play? Would I attack the paint? I would have. Yes, you're going up against these 7-footers, but you put your body into them. Throw your body into it, but it's not liking this third quarter. And I told you guys, this third quarter, we've always came out flat in the third quarter last year. Same team, same personnel, same guys on the team. Obviously a different coach, but same problem. Same problem. As Knicks need to get it going. We got to get it going. But oh my God, Donovan Mitchell has outscored the Knicks on his own 21-20, as they stated. So we have to do better. Runs that high pick and roll. Kolek gets into the paint. That's what I'm talking about. Kolek, get into the paint. Spider want to be. Oh, he almost was a Knick, Jackal. Almost was a Knick. As Knicks go back up by 1. They run that double flare. Comes up. Donovan Mitchell. Mid-range jump shot. No good. Rebound by Cat. We like it. Run it. Run it. I think this is too slow. Run it. Kolek, you got Cat, but he gets it to the paint. Oh, my God, you got to make that. I like the aggressiveness. I guess they must have told him coming off that pick and roll to be aggressive. But three-pointer by Mitchell, no good. Rebound. Let's go. Kolek, bring it up. Come on, get back into the set, guys. They're slowing it down too much. They're slowing it down too much. Back out to OG. OG. Oh, my God, OG. But they call a loose ball foul? Yes, loose ball foul calling Jared Allen. OG, what's going on? OG? Is the ankle bothering OG? Wait, they called a loose ball foul on Cat. See, look, Jordan Clarkson, I know he's not feeling this right now. This man minutes is down. But they bringing in Jordan Clarkson. As Allen misses the free throw, we like that. But 37 so far in the third quarter. The Knicks could not put up 30 points as we are currently slated at 22 points in this quarter. Yeah, no, this is... We gotta stay in here right now. 86, 87, Donovan Mitchell heading to the bench. They're finding some ways to get him some rest. As Allen knocks down the second free throw. Give it up to JB. JB bringing the ball up. 18 seconds left to go. Let's see what Jalen Brunson do. Top of the key, holding it. They look like they're going to trap. They give it up. OG gets it to the paint. Back out to Clarkson. Clarkson, no good. But good pass by OG. But I would like for OG to be aggressive on that play. I would have wanted OG to be aggressive on that play. Can we show this last possession real quick? I don't like this last possession because I wanted OG to attack. Great ball movement. OG should have just went up his chest. But then he passed it to Clarkson. Clarkson missed it. I don't think OG ankle is 100%. I don't think his ankle's 100%. But one more quarter to go. Knicks and Cavs are tied at the moment. What a way to start the season. Knicks come out dominant in the first half, leading with a 15-point lead. Then Donovan Mitchell comes back on his own and outscored the Knicks. And the Cavs put up 37 in that quarter. Knicks only 22, but we are currently tied. Would love Spider on the Knicks. Here's my thing with during that time period with trying to get Spider and Brunson at your front court, How? Donovan Mitchell's not that great of a defender. He can. He's also seen to be injury prone going into the playoffs. Great scorer. This man could give you 40 in his sleep. It's definitely no doubt. But that means there would have been no Mikal, right? We wouldn't have had Mikal Bridges. Well, actually, no. We probably still could have had Mikal because Mikal was a trade for like picks and stuff like that. But then it was the RJ Barrett trade. You would have had to give up certain pieces during that. So we might so certain things that wouldn't have been there. But me personally, I couldn't see that work. That's literally similar to the Darius Garland and Donovan Mitchell backcourt. That's going to get us 60 wins during the regular season. But can it get us further in the playoffs? You know, this is not the Detroit Pistons where you got Joe Dumars and Isaiah Thomas, you know, in your front court. I mean, your backcourt. But it would be nice because that man got bungees. He attacks the paint. He could get it to the paint. His 3-point shot is good. But right now, he's showing up, Jalen Brunson. He is showing up, Jalen Brunson. And it's usually the other way around. Jalen Brunson usually outscores Donovan Mitchell. But I settle for the W tonight. I don't care how many points he put up. I can settle for the W tonight. But this man put up 20 points in that quarter. Felt like when the Broncos put up 33 points on my Giants in one quarter. We got to stop the flood. Got to find ways to stop the flood. A hard foul, maybe, but a lot of it was the jump shot. So we'll see. As let's get it going. This is fourth quarter, guys. Fourth quarter. We need the best out right now. We need the best. They are showcasing Donovan Mitchell just kind of going to work on my Knicks. As he's just scoring from all sides of the court. 29 points, 12 for 21, 4 assists, 2 steals, 21 points in that third quarter. 9 for 14. He went off. As let's go, Knicks, we are back. Do a dribble handoff, another pick and roll. As they do a triple pick and roll, just leaving a midi wide open. As Proctor knocked down the mid-range jump shot, 89-87. As OG brings the ball up right now. Who's the lineup Knicks got? Kolick, Deuce, Clarkson, Towns, and OG. As that's, oh my God, late pass by Cat. What's going on? Clarkson step back for three. OG rebounds, no good. Another rebound, dunks it in. As it's multiple possession for OG and finally get the basket. We are tied. Let's get some defense going, guys. As Kolick getting crunch time minutes right now. It is crazy. Kolick playing great defense. Gets lost on the pick and roll. No good. Rebound by OG. Let's go, Knicks. Get it in transition, please. Let's get something going. As Jordan Clarkson passes to Cat. Cat dribbles at the top of the key. OG cuts. Deuce comes in. Pass it up to Jordan Clarkson. Clarkson backs to Cat. Cat and one gets to the line. We need that as Town grooving and moving. As Jordan Clarkson, I'm liking the passing ability of Jordan Clarkson as he gets into the paint. Holds it down. Let's see if we can run that play back. And one by Cat. We could just show that and one. As Cat heads to the free throw line. Let me see. See that pass right there? Cat reverse. Boom. Gets it in. As Cat gets to the free throw line. It's gonna be tough, but we gotta knock it out. We gotta do it. As Cat knocks down the three-point play. All right, we gotta press. Why are we not pressing? Kolick, press. Right? We giving them opportunity to get in here. All right, Donovan Mitchell coming off the flare, guarded by Deuce. Gets into the paint. Floater's no good. Rebound by Kolick. We like it. Kolick in transition out to Deuce. Deuce to Jordan Clarkson. Jordan Clarkson punk fakes. Almost loses it. Back out to Deuce. Deuce catch and shoot for three.
3-point goal.
Let's go, Deuce. As the Knicks are pressing right now. And a timeout is called. Great timeout by Kenny Atkins. Knicks are fighting right now as they score 8 points in this fourth quarter compared to the Cavs 89-95. Let's go with Deuce. Let's see if we can showcase. Okay, to no avail. They calling a timeout. But let's go. We got to showcase that Deuce 3 really quickly. As Jordan Clarkson pump fake. Dishes out to Cat. Cat back out to Deuce. Deuce knocks it down. Let's go. 95-89. Now, mind you, this is with Jalen Brunson on the bench. Cat, 15 points, 10 rebounds, double-double. OG with 11 boards, 17 points. McBride off the bench with 15. Looking like Deuce could 6-man? 6-man? Is this a potential 6-man year for Deuce? If he could be efficient, knocking down 4 for 6 from three-pointers, 4 for 7 from the field. Deuce, remember, Deuce catch and shoot at a high clip and play great defense. So we liking that from the Knicks. And it's weird. Jared Allen, 1 for 4, 4 rebounds, 3 points. As Allen might be going out of Cleveland. You know, that might be a way for them to shed some salary. And they might stick with Mobley more than Allen. Because if I'm paying you $20+ million a year and you 1 for 4, 4 rebounds, 3 points, it's not good. That is not good. But let's see. Knicks need to close out. Gotta close out this quarter. I'm talking going a 20-0 run right now with pressing. We gotta press. A said he don't want us switching, but you know, let's do guard switch. Big, we could just kind of stay in drop coverage. But I'm liking what I'm seeing right now. Like, especially with Deuce. Deuce need more minutes. Right? Right? Deuce need more minutes. You know, forget Tyler Kolek. Let's get Deuce. Or you thinking that we're showcasing Kolek to kind of get him out on that trade? Because I'm iffy of why Kolek is really getting some minutes. Now he's playing great. He's playing great. Not saying he's not playing great. He's playing great. You know, he's a solid PG. But I don't know. I would get Deuce a little bit more of those minutes since he's playing well. But 95 points already. We still got 10 minutes to go in this quarter. Still 10 minutes to go. Jalen Brunson with 18 points, currently on the bench. Let's see what time JB gets into the game, as Josh is on the bench as well. Let's see. Let's get this defense going. As Jordan Clarkson guarding, so they got OG at the 4. And an offensive. Let's go with Deuce getting over the screen. This is why I said Deuce, man. Deuce. Let's go, Deuce. Great defense. Like Tyler Kolek bringing the ball up. We go with that high pick and roll with Cat. Cat gets into the paint. Back out to Jordan Clarkson. They switches it down to Cat. Cat said, let me get in there. As a foul is called. I like that aggression with Cat. Cat, you got to step in here, Cat. This is time to take over. Right on the ISO. Gets in there. They call a jump ball or a foul? Okay, they call a shooting foul. Let's go. Let's go. Sorry, guys. I'm hyped right now. As Cat knocks down the first free throw, 89-96. As Melo made it in the house from being down in Oklahoma City last night, covering on the ABC game on Peacock. Melo didn't have no suit on, right? I'm like, Melo, you're supposed to wear the suit. You covering the game. Mackey had a suit. Vinsanity had a suit. As Cat knocks down both free throws. Let's get it going. As the Knicks are pressing. Yes, full-blown press. We like that. Get up there, Kolek. Got to get up there. Let's see. They got Mobley guarded by OG. Going with the small defense. I like that. They want the screen. He gets around it. Passes it out. No good. Rebound by OG. The small lineup doing good. Do you keep Brunson on the bench? I doubt it. But Kolek gets into the pick and roll. Gets around it. Passes it out to OG. OG to Cat. Pump fakes. Cat, what you gonna do with it? Let's go, Cat. Knicks, get back. Get back. Get back. As Knicks go up 10. As a steal by Deuce. Pass it out to Clarkson. Clarkson in transition. Let's go. 14-0 run by the Knicks. With a lineup of Tyler Kolek, Deuce McBride, Jordan Clarkson, Cat, and OG. We went with a small lineup. We got Cat out there with pretty much 2 guards, technically 3 guards, a forward. This is good. Cat at the 5. We like Cat at the 5 sometimes. But OG is helping him out on that defensive end. Deuce is stepping up in the defensive end. Knicks get it rolling right now. Let's go right now. We're hanging in there. We're hanging in there. Knicks put up 14 points to the Cavs 2. Cavs only scored 2 points. And we still have 8 minutes and 44 seconds left to go. And this is with JB on the bench. right? We still got our clutch player of the year is currently still on the bench. But great work by Deuce. Deuce coming in. How many minutes Deuce played so far? I gotta take a look at Deuce's minutes right now. Let's go with Deuce minutes. Deuce right now played 19 minutes and 25 seconds. He has 15 points. Yabusele, still no bucket for Yabo. But it's all good. He had a +4. Deuce with a team high +20 right now. Playing great defense. I think you need to spritz it up a little bit. You bring in Mikal. Bring in Mikal instead of Clarkson with this lineup. And I think we're good. I would mix that lineup. I would. But so far, Nick Nation, how we feeling? How we doing? A said he wanted paint touches. We getting paint touches. We getting these steals and getting in transition. Tyler Kolek is like a maestro at utilizing the pick and roll. He's being aggressive, getting into the paint. So A said paint points. So shout out to Coach. Shout out to Coach. But Jordan Clarkson only playing 10 minutes so far. Now, I know he didn't come to New York to play 10 minutes. That's crazy. Landry Shamet, 10 minutes as well. Trey Jameson with 7. So, how we manage it? Let's see. OG with 31, Cat with 25, Brunson with 26 minutes. So, and I like the minutes set up per se with Cat and Brunson. They each have their own separate times to be the go-to scorer. You know, they played together obviously, but sometimes you got Cat with the bench, and Cat does his thing with the bench with this unit. As Clarkson, they're showcasing the replay. Just look good. Just look good. But we got to keep it up. We got to keep it up. And the Knicks are pressing again. Like I said, you got to press. You got to press. As Mobley gets the ball up, guarded by OG, Knicks are pressing. It took them 16 seconds to get the ball up. So that's how you do it. That's the purpose. That is the purpose of pressing, right? They don't have a quick shot. As a paint bucket by Mobley, I like it. Cleveland said they want to pull a smaller person on them. That's fine. So it's a great counter by Cleveland. Great counter. As Deuce, behind the back dribble, off the paint, passes it up to Cat. Cat turned around, catch and shoot. No good. As Mobley bring the ball up in transition. As Mobley pulls up for 3. Oh, my God. Knocked down the 3. Back-to-back buckets by Mobley and transition. There's no way he should have made that in transition, guys. No way. As Deuce passes up, Kolek pump fakes, gets into the paint. Floater, it is good by Kolek. Let's go. As Mobley is trying to take over the game right now, I think the Knicks need to guard up as a foul is called on Kolek. Offensive foul call. Come on, Kolek. We do not need to get into the penalty because Donovan Mitchell could attack. Cleveland could be aggressive and slow the game down and get to the free throw line. So please do not get into the penalty. But Kolek, we appreciate your minutes. 7 points, 2 assists. Deuce comes sitting down as well as they're bringing in the full starters for the last 7 minutes. Oh, well, Cat is sitting down. Excuse me. So we're going with Hakapoti, Bridges, Brunson, Clarkson, and Shamet. Oh, we find out they left Clarkson in the game with this. As great dribble, they lose Zoe wide open. Great defense by the Knicks. As Lonzo Ball turned the ball over as Knicks are shuffling, moving around, getting on defense. As it is 94 to 103. Mikal at the top of the key. Back up to Brunson. Brunson and Mikal, they use a screen. As Mikal gets into the paint, he really passed that off to JB. I don't know why, but JB brings the ball back up at the top of the key, back to Mikal. Mikal dribbling by Zoe, gets into the paint. No good. Yeah, they make it hard for themselves sometimes. They really do. Alonzo Ball, pull-up three-pointer. It's good. Knocks it down by Jordan Clarkson. As Zoe knocks down a three in transition. 97-93, pick and roll. Brunson got Mobley on him. Let's see if he go ISO Brunson. I think he will. Catches it. Mid-range jump shot is good by Brunson. As ISO Brunson, we know it. Let's go. Defense going 97-105. Lonzo catch and shoot. Pulls for another three. No good. Rebound by Hika Porty. Excuse me. Brunson in transition. Gets into it. Another pick. They got Mobley on him as well. I would space it out as Brunson, ISO Brunson. Let's see. Stutter dribbles. Catches it. Pump fake. Steps into it. Pass it up to Clarkson. Clarkson going ISO as well. Spin around. Mid-range. No good. But loose ball foul. Look, when we go ISO basketball, it looks like the Knicks don't know what we're doing. It really does. It really does. It looks like we don't know what we're doing. But let's go. Let's get the defense going, guys. Got the high pick and roll. He goes around it. And Donovan Mitchell is fouled. Let's see how these Knicks respond to finish this game. Let's see it. 5 minutes. This is crunch time. This is Brunson time. Right? With a crazy lineup at the fourth quarter right now. You have Landry Shamet, Jordan Clarkson, Jalen Brunson, Mikal, and Haka Porty. So technically 4 guards and a center you currently have on the floor right now. As Donovan Mitchell is being guarded by Landry Shamet. Shamet playing great defense. Rebound by the Knicks by Mikal. Another solid rebound. Mikal brings the ball up at the top of the key, runs into a pick and roll, passes it out to Clarkson. Clarkson on the wing, back out to Brunson. Let's see what he do. He need to call a play or something, but we ain't got no plays drawn up. Brunson shoots for the three. No good. As they call a foul on Clarkson. Dag, how many fouls? How many fouls we got right now by the Knicks? Look, I don't want to be in a penalty right now, guys. Do not get into the penalty. We have 4 minutes. 4 minutes left. As Donovan Mitchell is pretty much down from the foul. I wonder if they're showcasing it. So this is the collision. So that's definitely a collision, but we'll see. Knicks need to get it going. Donovan Mitchell bringing the ball up. Being guarded by Mikal. Mikal with the block. Tries to tip it. Rebound by Landry Shamet. Great defense by the Knicks. But we got to score. We are just keep going back and forth. Knicks need a bucket. As Brunson being guarded by... And they called a foul on Donovan Mitchell. I wonder if that's on the floor. I believe it's on the floor. Donovan Mitchell coming out the game. So I think he okay, he's sitting down. He got to stretch it out, headed to the bench. Let's see, Haka Porty back on the bench. Let's see, oh, this is the hamstring. Let's see, Cat at the top of the key. Knicks, we got to score. It's a key period. Brunson gets into the paint, dribble, pull up, and is fouled. We'll take it. We'll take it. As Brunson 100% from the free throw right now. 9 for 9. Let me make sure he's 9 for 9 before I jump the gun. JB. JB was 9 for 9. Looked like he missed a free throw. Let's see, 19 points to the Cavs, 10. Knicks are trying to close it out. You know what? Let me put the scoreboard, I do not have. It don't have the clock up. Right? Right? Nobody tell me the clock is not there for you guys. You need to have that clock up. You need to have that clock up. Jalen Brunson, let's see, missed the first free throw. Knocks the second. JB right now with 21 points, 21 and 4 assists. Let's get this defense going. As Lonzo Ball passes it out to Merrill. Merrill for the three, no good. Let's see, Cat with the rebound. Now, do we continue the pace or we slow it down? I say continue the pace. I will continue the pace. But Brunson got Zoe on him. Brunson wants to go ISO. They're calling a defensive three. No defensive three being called. Let's see, they run a pick and roll. Cat doesn't use it. Cat gets into the paint. I don't like when Cat do that. He drives with, like, no vision. As the Knicks are constantly fouling. So, and look, we're in a penalty. We're in a penalty. 3 minutes, 54 seconds left. Knicks are in the penalty. And Cavs can easily get easy buckets now. We gotta be on it. We gotta be on it. San Mero knocks down the first free throw. Let's see. Knock it down. He knocks down both free throws right now. A said the mid-range. A want to go with the mid-range right now. Let's see. Knicks need to do something. As Mikal at the top of the key. Mikal is a mid-range assassin. So he's fouled as well. Well, this is with this offense, They don't have play call set yet. So I'm assuming once we master, you know, this the motion or master just our basics, then he start implementing some plays. As Mikal knocks down the free throw. Mikal with 14 points. So Mikal had a phenomenal first half, kind of slowed down in the second half. So let's see. Mikal knocks down the second free throw. 3 minutes, 52 seconds left to go. Donovan Mitchell look like they're running that double screen. Pass it out to Mobley. Mobley got Mikal on him. They kind of trap. Knicks rotate to a three-pointer, no good. Rebound by Mikal. Let's go, JB. JB at the top of the key. Look like they're going to run a screen with Cat. He gets into the paint. You got it. Pass it up to OG. Come on, OG. OG. Oh, what the? They call an offensive foul on Cat. Are we at the penalty? I don't know. Are we at the penalty? Okay, maybe not. But yeah, Cat, what are you doing? I got 8. OG got bungees. Let OG attack. Well, let's go. Donovan Mitchell got Jalen Brunson on him. We got Mikal trying to help out. And they turn the ball over. Let's go. OG to Mikal. Mikal with the layup. Let's good. Knicks in transition. 99 to 110. Then you got Deuce on Mobley. I don't know how Deuce ended up on Mobley. But Merrill is on Deuce. Now you got Mobley with Cat. Mobley posts up. Back to Wade. Wade knocks down the three. Oh, what's going on? 102 to 110. We do not need to give them momentum. What's going on? Bridges get into it mid-range. Pass it out to OG. OG is not feeling comfortable shooting a three right now. As they're utilizing the clock, Mikal pass it out to Brunson. That is a clean look for Brunson, but no good. Knicks need to get back in transition. It's Donovan Mitchell bring the ball up. Guarded by Mikal. Pass it out to Morrow. Launches the shot. Oh, my God. What is it? 105 to 113. 2 minutes left to go. Knicks are slowing it down. Let's see what we can do. 105, 113. Come on, Knicks. Let's hold it down. Mikal gets into the paint. Mid-range by Mikal. In and out. No good. Knicks, Cleveland in transition. Mobley stops and pop for three. No good. Rebound by Brunson. He said hold it down. Fourth quarter, Brunson. Let's see what transpires from it. Brunson at the top of the key. Look like they're trying to trap. Give it up to Mikal. OG wide open. Can he do it?
3-point goal.
OG knocks down the three. Go right back on it. They run into a pick and roll. They switch. But they call a foul. Do they call a shot? Okay. Whoo. They said that is on the floor. As Donovan Mitchell is shooting 3 free throws. But they waved off the and one. Thank you. As they said it was on the floor. Let's see. They waved it off. But let's see this replay. They call it wop wop. But then he still banks it off the glass. Donovan Mitchell. Could have been a Knick. Bounce it off as he knocks down the first free throw. It's a close game. Knicks with 26 points in this fourth quarter. Cavs with 20 at the moment. As Donovan Mitchell knocks down. And they're calling it a 2, not a 3. So Knicks are slowing it down. 1 minute and 10 seconds left to go. They said, come on, Brunson at the top of the key. Look like they want to trap. Brunson gets into the paint, and it's fouled. And I believe Cleveland is in the penalty. Let's see. Well, Brunson at the bottom of your screen. You really can't see it, but he goes against that, and it is called for the foul. So we like that. Brunson goes to the line. Brunson, please knock down both free throws, JB. As he knocks down the first one. First one is good. 107 to 114 on my end. So it's still a grind out, gritty game by my Knicks. You know, it still has that. But let's go. As Cat is in the game, they still got OG on the 4. Deuce is in as well, playing some great defense. Murrow gets into the paint, passes it up, and a foul by Deuce. It's great defense. Great defense. It's great defense. 45 seconds left. I thought that was good defense. Cat went vertical. I don't think he should have jumped. I think in that situation, Cat was supposed to stay still. But we know Cat is not a defensive player, so we'll take it. We'll take what we can take. As Jared Allen goes to the line. Missed the first free throw. We like that. Jared Allen, man. Look. Maybe it's the Garden. Maybe this man does not play well in the Garden. Which is fine with me. But new Knick offense, new Knick defense is holding the Cavs right now to 108 points as they are trapping, giving it up. Mikal pass it up to OG, and they are fouling? They're fouling? You know what? I guess to get more possessions. But you foul? Okay. I don't know if I agree with that. But let's go OG. OG at the free throw line. Oh. This OG misses the first free throw. Come on, OG. He's not looking comfortable with his jump shot right now. Even though he's 4 for 9 from three-pointer. Knocks down the second. As a timeout is called. Let's see. Seeing this replay of OG knocking down the free throw. Right now, Knicks are pretty much 30 for 34 from the free throw, so we'll take that 88%. So we got to the line 34 times, so I know the free throw disparity is going to be a play, as Cleveland only went to the line 18 times, and they're at 66% from that. Cleveland is 18 for 43 from 3, 49%. The Knicks are 14 for 40, which is 35. So even though we're getting up 3-point at a high volume, 35% from 3, I guess that's kind of league average. Not really, because 18 for 43, 41%. I think around the 41% is probably league average, which Cleveland is at currently. As long as they don't foul Brunson, there is a chance we may miss. Well, which is true, which is 1-1 pretty much. But with 39 seconds to go, let's see. Okay, so you got one thing you saw. The coaching was talking in the huddle, right? You had the coaches talking in the huddle, but you didn't have Mike Brown talking. You had one of the lead assistants talking to the guys, right? Do you see Tibbs doing that? You didn't see Tibbs do that. As we go. Oh, stolen by the Knicks. OG with the breakaway. Knicks are playing defense as Murrow knocks down a 3. As the ball is poked away, Knicks turn it away. What is going on? This is not good. As OG secures the rebound, he still got to get the ball over. As a foul is called. Oh, my God. Knicks, don't play sloppy now, guys. But great steal and tip by OG. Brunson gives it up. OG and transition. Can we get a replay of this play? 1 second. 1 second. You about to see OG play some great defense. Still the pass. Brunson gets it. Gives it up. OG with the reverse slam. But then, of course, we turned the ball over twice in that next possession, though. But let's go, Knicks. As OG knocks down the point. 10. I will press. Right now. Donovan Mitchell stops. Tries to get the 3 up. No good. Rebound by OG. And the Knicks can dribble it out. Ladies and gents, final score. First win, official win at the Garden for the coach. Man. Wire to wire. Great win for the Knicks. I mean, Cleveland only had the lead for a little bit, but the Knicks beat the Cavs first game, 119 to 111. Knicks shoot 43% from the field, 35 from 3, 14 turnovers. So we turned the ball over less than Cleveland. I did say 14 is what we kind of average. If we went over 14, we lost the game. So that looks like last year is rolling over into this year. But we out-rebound Cleveland 38-48. I believe that is the key stat for the night. I think that is the key stat for the night. But I do want to see once he talks to, pardon me, I'm all over the place. When they talk to OG, I want to see when. One second, guys. All right, here we go.
Square Garden, and it was a first look for everybody at this offense that Mike Brown has brought to this team. What do you like most about it?
I mean, the way we're playing, we're getting out fast, throwing the ball ahead, getting good shots, everyone's stepping into it with confidence, and, just we're all doing it together.
A lot of balance in the scoring tonight, no question about that. But in the end, it always does come down to defense. Donovan Mitchell got hot like great players do. You got on him, made sure to turn the water off, and then you seem to make some big plays late, and mostly also on the defensive and rebounding side of it. What was the focus there?
It all started with the ball pressure in the fourth quarter. Deuce, Landry, Mikal, they're turning the ball over, making it difficult, and we're just picking it up, getting steals, and running out.
I got to know about the dunk at the end. A little double pump, a little personality into that dunk. Did you think about it, or was it just a reaction?
Yeah, it was just, I don't know. I just try to do something besides a regular dunk.
All right, well, look good, everybody here. Thanks so much. 23 points, and he ties a career high with 14.
Let's go. So, let's get right into it. I'm a stats man. Let's get right into it. OG with 24 points, 14 points. They said a career high in rebound. I got to definitely fact check that. But 14 rebounds for OG. Double-double for Cat as well. Cat has 19 points with 11 boards. So that's where a big bulk of the rebound came from, was those two guys. That's dope. Ariel Hakaporti definitely looked like he had a similar game to what Mitch usually do in these lineups, where he only had 2 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, and a block shot. So kudos to that. But Mikal comes in with 16 points, 6 assists, 5 rebounds. So we like that. It was a +1, but played 33 minutes. Jalen Brunson, it's a bad shooting night for JB. Let's kind of bring up that shooting numbers for JB real quick. JB goes, GG's, Jackal. Definitely GG's. Delusional Mom, we appreciate you pulling through, rolling through. Knicks got that first win, so we're feeling good. But yeah, Brunson going 5 for 18, 27, 1 for 9 for 3. Now, we don't mind the attempts. We saw the last game, he got those 3-pointers up. But yeah, 1 for 9 is not going to cut it. But with Jalen Brunson in Brunson fashion, we'll go 12 for 13 from the free throw line. So he still got to the free throw line. So that's one thing that's not going to change. So JB with 23 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. Yabusele only had 2 attempts, did not score for the Knicks. So he has not scored at his Knicks debut. So we got a game Friday. Hopefully we can get it against the Boston Celtics, team that drafted Yabusele. Fun fact right there. But Deuce, to me, the person that gets the game ball is Deuce McBride. Deuce came in, played 25 minutes. Deuce was 4 for 7 from the field, 57%. Was 4 from 6 for 3, 66%. Deuce was efficient. Then was 3 from 4 from the free throw with 75%. And that is with 15 points. He had some key steals, had 2 rebounds, but Deuce get the game ball for me tonight. Even though Coach got his first win, I wouldn't give the ball to Coach. I would give it to Deuce. We see some Trey Jameson. We see he had 7 minutes. Wasn't as productive, but was a +3. Anytime you get into the game and you have a plus minus, that's good for us. Landry Shamet with 13 minutes. Him and Jordan Clarkson kind of split with 13 minutes each. Landry Shamet going 2 for 4, 50% from the field. 2 for 3 from three-pointers, 66%. We can use that every night. Every night. If we can get 66% on threes on 3 attempts from that man, that's solid. That's solid. Like I said, but Clarkson, 2 for 7, 28%, missed all the 2-pointers. I mean, missed all the threes, but made his 2s. He was a +4 with him attacking, getting to the paint. So, but we'll take it. But Tyler Kolek had 13 minutes off the bench. Pick and roll maestro, 7 points. Looked like he should have had more assists, but had 2 assists. He was a pick and roll maestro. J-Dub, let's go. Solid win. You know, I would say it was a wire-to-wire win, but Cavs took the league here and there by 1. But the Knicks kept the foot on the pedal. They kept going. You know, OG still played 37 minutes for OG. 37 is kind of up there. Cat with 30 minutes. Mikal with 33. We kept Brunson at 34. So I think 34 is going to be the average for Cat. Tyler Kolek did his thing. Remember, we were ready to get rid of him, J-Dub. We were ready to get rid of the rookies. You know, for Malcolm Brogdon. But it looks like Kolek is taking them Brogdon moments. And you see, he was efficient. He was efficient. Working in the pick and roll, hitting guys, cutting. It was good. This was a statement win. I think this week for the Knicks in general is going to be statement. All statement wins. Right? All statement wins. Why? We got the Celtics on Friday. That's a division team, right? We got to get the division. We got to win our games against our division. So Celtics and Heat are all in our division. We got to get them out there. You know, I made a statement, you know, during the offseason. And I'm going to make that statement here again. You're going to get the up close and personal. I think this year for the Knicks, as some of you've already heard me state, it's a banner year. Right? What do I mean by banner year? We love the kids. We love the kids, J-Dub. We love the kids. But this year is a banner year. Right? Starting with the Atlantic Division. I want the Atlantic Division. Let's put that banner up. Knicks put banner for Atlantic Division. I want the what is the bowl? What is the bowl we played? The mid-season tournament? I want that banner. Go give me the mid-season tournament. What better way to prepare us for a championship run than actually competing for the in-season tournament and putting that banner up? So that's 2. Eastern Conference winner. That's another banner. Whoever makes it out of the Eastern Conference gets a banner. It's 3. And to top it off, NBA championship. So it's a banner year. If we can pull off 4 banners in one season, we're retiring everybody's jersey. But it's doable. It's definitely doable. But Knicks pull it out. Waiver. Even though Donovan Mitchell was catching fire, I believe if he did not get hurt, he probably would have still been on fuego. As you look at the shot chart, right? Donovan Mitchell, 31 points, 12 from 25. A big bulk of that was in the third quarter. Fourth quarter, that collision kind of took him out. So, but it's still the first game of the preseason. We like it. 111, 119. I would like the Knicks to kind of average 120 a game, but we're right there. A couple of made free throws would have got us there. But kudos to the Knicks for pulling it out. I know Kat stated that he was unsure with where he can find his game and get his shots up. I mean, you had 19 points on 12 attempts. I think that's efficient. You know, even though his numbers usually are better, he's usually 50% from the field goal and 40 from 3, but he'll get there. But look at OG. We knew OG would be well in this system. OG with 24 points, leading the team. Brunson with 23. Cat with 19. So we got how many guys in double figures? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 guys in double figures. That's great basketball. That's great basketball. And it's only the beginning. We got much to learn, much to deal with. So it's still early. Oh, yeah, in season. Yeah, I want that cup too. J-Dub, I want that. Then I also want to, Larry, look, we spoke about that in the last live. A Larry O'Brien trophy here for the Knicks will change a lot of people's lives as far as being happy and not miserable. I knew when I seen my Giants win a chip, I was happy all year. There was no sadness. Like I didn't care about anything else going on. And I was able to see that twice. I was able to see it twice. So for us to host these trophies, and it's only game 1. And that reminds me, I get to change the Knicks. Let me see. Let me change this because we are 1-0 right now. So let's change that. That's like me lighting the beam. Is when we changing the stats. This is me lighting the beam. So, but Knicks close it out. Let's take a look at the rest of the league real quick before I kind of shut out. I know why. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to get something to eat. Let's take a look at the rest of the league. The Raptors are currently up on the Hawks. They got 6 minutes left to go. So like I said, the Raptors are going to be good this year. Quickly is back from injury. They're going to be solid. So definitely look out for that. Says if we could keep developing Diawara as well, Dadier and Kolek. Yeah, I think they will. Like you said, there's going to be spurts in certain games where they get put in. Like tonight was Kolek. I guess they wanted to get some more point guard flow, so we brought in Tyler Kolek. Another game where we got to go against bigger forwards, you might see Diawara. You might see Jameson get some play. We'll see. But looking at the Celtics right now and the Sixers, they're going down to the wire right now. Actually, Philly just took the lead, 112 to 111. Is Philly back? What's going on with Philly? Detroit, wow, what's going on? Wait, the Bulls are up by 13 in the third quarter. As people are saying Chicago might be good this year. This is crazy. But look at that. Pistons are down 13. We're looking at the Grizzlies with John Morant against the Pelicans. Close game, 78 to 82. The Bucks are up by 11 against the Wizards. So I don't know why that went down there, but that's that. But you got the Clippers. Hold up. Look at the Clippers and the Jazz right now, ladies and gents. Clippers are down by 20 to the Utah Jazz. What is going on? Right, I was looking at Toronto. Hey, people don't sleep on Toronto. Don't. Quickly's back from injury. He's doing his thing. I like the addition of BI. Right? You still got what's that other guy? Not RJ, but their point forward. He's all right. But Raptors not to be slept on. I'm not sleeping on the Raptors. I'm not sleeping on the Hawks. But tonight, potentially I might do. And look at Philly. Philly staying in there. We also got kids in the Dink Pink. Bryson Warren, first round pick next year. We set. Well, no, not Ingram. I know about Ingram. I was talking about the other point forward. But that's why I call BI. BI is Brandon Ingram. Grady Dick. So Raptors is good. Once I finish, I'm gonna check their stats and stuff to see what they're doing. But I'm worrying about the Clippers being down by the Utah Jazz. Let me find out the rookie. I might let's see. Barnes. Yes, Barnes. We're Barnes. But look at the Clippers and the Jazz. Let's see. Spurs and the Mavericks. That's the good game to take a look at. And then, of course, you got the late night games as Timberwolves and Kings and Suns. So we're getting a full spread tonight, ladies and gents. NBA is back. Knicks are back. First game in the books. Shout out for everyone rocking with me. Hopefully you hit the like button. Like I said, Friday, I will not be going live. I will be in LA for work. But best believe I will be back in time. I probably won't be able to do Sunday live. I might do because that's my wife's birthday. So I might be able to do a post-game live after that. But after I chill with the wife. But other than that note, ladies and gents, Knicks got that dub. First dub of the year. Road to the finals has begun. On that note, we out. Deuces.